We'll let you suffer on your own.
And that was the first thing everyone heard on the stream.
And laugh at the background. I mean, what?
And Lucy on the chat says, so much for me having a driving lesson in the morning. Oh no, there will be driving. There will be very bleary-eyed driving. Oh, and Nikki was trying to connect to Parsec. Apparently the Parsec client auto loads at start. Oh, that is not what I want. Shut down, thank you. All right.
We're back?
There we go. We are back. We are on the stream. Hello, everyone. And now everything seems to be working fine. Hello, hi, I'm the Space Quest historian. Welcome back to a very, very special stream. Thank you so much for joining us. Luckily, no one has gone away. Yes, Lucy, we are back for good, because no dropped frames and green lights all around. Things are looking very good. Now, something is echoing in my ear.
I think it's James. Broom.
Broom, god damn it.
Broom, mute your mic.
I just want you back for good. Want you back?
It sounds like he's on the phone or something. Okay, so, like I said, welcome to the stream. What we're doing today is a very special stream because I have a very, very good friend, and so do many others. Now, this is not any ordinary friend. This is a very, very special friend. His name is Steve. I was going to do a dumb joke there, but I decided to just go with the real name. His name is Steve Alexander. He is the co-founder of Infamous Quests, and he has released games such as Space Quest 2 VGA and others. And the problem... the only problem...
The only one that matters is Phil.
Oh, yeah. I mean, okay, there was one called Quest for Infamy and another one called Order of the Thorn. It gives a shit. However, if there is one thing that is at fault with Steve, it is not his winning personality, it is not his helpful nature, it is not even indeed his fabulous beard. It is the fact that the man is now on
He is playing his toy guitar with his pick.
Actually, even that I can tolerate.
Yeah.
Even that I can tolerate. The problem is...
I told you that in private.
He is on his second kidney now, and it's still fucking up. And he needs a kidney transplant by a real doctor this time. That'd be awesome. And his wife is even going to donate the kidney. Did everyone's heart just skip a beat there? I think mine did. So what that, of course, entails is because he does live in the United States of America, these sort of things cost money. Boo! So what we're doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is raising money so Steven can get a new kidney. We need this because we don't want the fucker to die on us. I'm looking straight into the camera as I say this. Stop dying, Steve.
Bastard.
Yeah.
I'm looking straight at
die yet.
How dare you?
Yeah, exactly.
Who do you think you are?
What is wrong with my computer?
You guys, it's not me. All right, it's the meat sack I inhabit. It's trying to kill me. It has been for 40 years.
That is awful. Now, fans of... I've made this joke before, but I'm going to do it again. Fans of the TV series House MD will be astonished to learn that after two kidney transplants, they finally figured out what's wrong with Steve. And it is lupus.
Canis lupus?
No, not that one. He's not infected with a wolf.
No, I'm not a werewolf.
Serious.
That's the opposite of a problem.
Although I do
So
help
that's
the
bad.
movement be outside, I am not.
The less said about that, the better, Steve. As you can hear, we do have people on the stream chat. One of them is Steve himself. Say hi, Steve.
Hello, everybody. This is Steve.
Hello. That was Steve. Also joining us is his hetero life mate, Sean, other co-founder of Infamous Quests. Hello, Sean.
Hello, trolls. What's doing, mate?
Things are all right.
Mate.
Doing good, bruh.
Mate.
And
More Australian, Bonza.
Well, I could
Bring
try
your
there,
dingo,
mate, but yeah. I could do my usual American trick, and every time I go to the States, just sound like Steve Irwin for the entire
Oh my God,
trip,
it works
but,
so well, man. Every trip that he's been on to the States with me over here, I'll just watch him put it on, and like people will just like stop and listen to him talk, and he's talking about the most inane shit, and I'm like, listen to him, he's a moron. They don't care.
look over there.
The way I tend to do a southern accent instead.
Does any of you ever go, oh, look over there, there's a paddock? Okay, so
Well, there is a paddock over there from my house. I can see it from my window.
Well, the lovely voice you just heard.
Gumtree at my back window, if that's any help there, mate.
Let's try and speed this along, shall we? The voice you just heard was Rasulka, aka a name I shall not pronounce. The first name is Natalie. The second name, forget about it. Developer. Well, just say hi in a brief. This is what I do.
Oh, hi. So at the moment, probably I'm mostly known for some Sierra games and children's games on YouTube, but I also do some freeware games, and I'm trying to break into the commercial scene now with Lorna Baines.
Yeah.
Something heavily inspired by Laura Bow.
Rizulka is in the house. Have to move hastily on. Sorry, I could listen to you all day. I'm gonna do this a little bit out of order. We've also got the lovely man from Scotland, Mr. Ikifu. Hello.
Greetings, purely mortal. Welcome to...
That's not his regular voice, believe it or not.
I don't believe you. Myself a little there.
Somebody take the buckfast away from him.
So, Ikifu, I just simply have to ask, have you gotten any great financial news lately?
Aye, some guy was playing a ukulele with his dick. No, hold on.
Ikifu has a wonderful YouTube channel. You should all go check it out, youtube.com/Ikifu. Don't do it right now, though, because we're still doing a stream here.
If you read the chat, it says Ikifu sounds like a really revolting martial art.
That's Richard Cobbett. Richard is in the chat. Hello.
No.
Yeah!
Hey, and Lucy's in the chat. And people are in Syria, Lieutenant Syria. Good to see you. Moving hastily on with the roll call here. Also on the program, we have Gemini Does Games. How are you doing?
Good. I had gummy worms in my mouth. Hi. How you doing?
Awesome. That's awesome. Gemini is a fellow YouTuber.
Yes. I do reviews and Let's Plays. Gemini Does Games is my main channel. Check it out. But not now, because we're doing a stream.
Yes.
He's a theme here.
He's been joining me on a number of co-commentary streams we've been playing on foreseen incidents and such. Lovely person. Sick sense of humor. Love it. Also in the chat, if you've ever been on the Space Quest Historian Discord, you will have seen this face. He's also the moderator over there, and he is my favorite innuendo bunny. It is G Crusher. How are you doing?
I'm doing just fine. Hope you're doing great too.
I'm doing very, very well. You sound like you're caught in a tornado. No, it's better now.
Famous last word.
Stop dying, G Crusher.
No promises.
Look, just as a PSA right now, if any of you are out there dying, stop it.
Yeah, just really cut that shit out. It's
At least
weird.
till the stream's over.
Yeah.
Even you.
Well, I mean, in a way,
you.
we're all dying.
I'm talking to you.
Right.
Moving hastily on. Also on the program,
Master.
one of my good friends, Frederick Olsen from the Backseat Designers podcast. How you doing, man?
Hello. I'm doing pretty good. Who's what? What?
That's
me. That's me clapping, Fred, because I know you're about to have a child.
Are you clapping with your dick? Strictly speaking, I'm not the one having the child.
Fred is currently pregnant.
You are. I
So
just had two of them myself.
But yes, rumors are true. Hello, everyone. I'm going to be a
I can never
dad, and
finish
if that
one
thought
myself.
doesn't scare you, you can head on over to backseatdesigners.com where... okay.
yeah, listen to the podcast before.
Spiel enough, so move on, please.
I
Very
will.
glad to be here. Please stop dying, Steve. And please
Yes.
stop. Please don't ever play a toy guitar with your chick again.
I won't. I will never.
Was he actually?
do.
Because that was interesting. Yes. We also have another good friend of mine. He has actually done things with his life, as in released games. His name is Francisco. Hello.
Hi, that's not doing something with your life. Are you kidding me?
Do anything Grundislav says.
That's right. And Grundoslav, under normal circumstances, would say visit lamplightcity.com and wishlist Lamplight City. But I'm not going to do that because we're talking about Steve today.
No,
It's real with that.
That was
I want people to talk about their stuff, man. Like, we're friends because I like your stuff. You know, like we shared our friendship over making things, and you know,
It's
like,
true.
Like
Oh god,
that's,
he's gonna start playing Why Can't We Be Friends by
No.
War or something.
no, it's not. Why can't we be friends? It's we are friends, man. I'm gonna start singing "That's What Friends Are For" by Dionne Warwick.
Grundislav, Lucy in the chat says, where is our Gabriel Knight 2 playthrough?
Oh, that's a good question. That has to happen soon.
Yeah. It has to
Also,
happen.
hello, everybody in the chat.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a lot
That
of
needs
great,
subtitles though.
we got a lot of great people on
We should
chat.
join our forces because Rizulka and several others and I were gonna do a Gabriel Knight 2 playthrough, but we never actually got around to it.
Oh, we started it. There's like the fires of it up
Yeah.
on the Let's
It was
Ruin
the
channel.
very, very, very brief. But anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I think you added the words "Hey bitch, get out of the fire."
Oh yeah.
A much more horrible German accent.
Hey beach. No, that's not a German accent. And we're down to the last two people to introduce. The one and only James Broom. How are you doing?
Hey, how are you doing?
Yeah, Broomy, the man. He drew things for Infamous Quests games. So
Not really. Well, just King was free and about like 10 animations. It wasn't fantastic.
can't hear
It's
a
also broken.
I can't hear a fucking word you're saying, man.
Let me tell you something. James is responsible for like anything good that Infamous Quest has done. Like without that dude, Sean and I would have done nothing. We would have sat around like talking for years.
Like you're doing now,
We
apparently.
did sit around talking for years. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, well, Broomy, like anytime we needed something, we're like, hey man, can you do this? And like he would just go and do it. Like,
This is all true.
Actually, it was usually, hey Broomy, I've broken the website. Can you fix it again?
That is also true.
it's so true.
Yeah, that's not a lie. That's literally happened like 2 weeks ago.
Right.
So apparently Broomy
I
is
still
the
need to fix that.
Mr. Fix-It of Infamous Quest. It's good to have you on the stream, man.
Hello.
Hello. And finally, we have a true legend on the show, Mr. Ken Allen, composer of various games for Sierra Online. How are you doing, sir?
Woo!
I am ready. I am your brain on drugs.
That got weird in a hurry somehow. Very good to have you. Hoping to...
Good to be here. Good to be here. And hi, everybody.
Hello.
Mr. Ken Allen always has great stories to tell. He's been a wonderful contributor to my podcast back when that was a thing, and for a long time, and knows more about Sierra than he lets on sometimes.
And Papaya Chemist is currently fangirling over him.
Oh.
And the restraining order is still in effect, so sorry, guys.
Yes, Papaya Chemist was going to join us today, but sadly she's off driving somewhere, which makes it kind of weird that she's in the chat. Eyes on the road, Papaya Chemist.
She said she had to be at work first.
Oh, okay.
Like a normal
She
person.
might be at work. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to play King's Quest for Steve. Why are we playing King's Quest for Steve? Well, I fucking hate King's Quest, and I figured if there is suffering to be had in the world...
I was gonna say I fucking hate Steve too.
Nah, I don't hate Steve.
That's a given. We don't need to say that.
But I know that Steve is suffering, and I want to suffer along with him. Now, granted, it's not an equal scale of suffering. There might be slightly more suffering on my part, but yet then again, that's what we're doing. And I've got each and every King's Quest game installed. You can see it on the Scum VM list that it's currently. But 8 is actually installed. It's just not running in Scum VM. Furthermore, also, I have no idea how that's going to go. We'll see. That fucker crashes more often than,
So which one are you going to start
missiles.
with? King's Quest 2, Romancing the Kidney Stones?
No.
Nice.
No. Before I go any further, I also have other things to show you, and you may want to stick around for those.
Give us the owl.
There will be no.
Give us the owl.
But I'm going to start by simply playing the entire King's Quest series, one after the other.
Yes, give us the owl.
You know I can mute you guys, right? I mean, I can. What I'm going to do is I'm just simply going to play them until I get sick of them, and then we're going to roll on. However, there are also fabulous prizes to be won. Sean, you may want to give a brief introduction to the fabulous prizes to be won during the stream. But he's not going to do that, so I will, apparently.
Thank you, Sean.
What's going to happen is during the stream, we also have a lot of Steam keys to give away. Yes. So here's where it gets interesting. I have prepared a couple of, a lot of stupid competitions that I would like you to participate in. Those 56 of you watching the stream, holy fucking Christ. What's going to happen is that I will start a competition, then I'll start playing a game, and at the end of the competition, we will read out the best... we'll actually read out all the submissions, and then we'll sort of, pick a winner. And I think, the jury or the people in the voice chat will come to a consensus based on who laughs the hardest, I guess.
You mean we can't win?
You guys in the... Oh, are you fucking kidding me? You're on the stream already.
Is that really winning though?
We're all winners, aren't we? So what I actually do need to ask one of you guys, lovely people in the voice chat, is if one of you could like sort of be secretary-ish kind of thing. So when responses come in over the chat, could you sort of paste them into a paste bin thing or something so we can read them out afterwards? That'd be.
I'll do that.
Oh, cool. Everyone, give it up for
now.
Give it up for Gemini, the secretary.
Yay!
You gonna take anything down for you?
Hey trolls, I just
Okay then.
That.
That was great.
Hashtag sexual harassment.
Hey
in the
trolls, I
workplace.
just wanna add to those Steam keys. I just got an email from Phoenix Online. Katie's given us 30 Steam keys.
Oh wow.
10 for 10 for Mobius and 10 for the Gabriel Knight remake.
Holy
so
shit.
you can throw them in there.
Oh, I didn't have anything planned for those.
Well, think of something on the fly.
I will. What is going to happen is what we were planning to do is we were planning to throw out a key for Quest for Infamy or Order of the Thorn, the two commercial games that Infamous Quests have done, for people who donate during the stream. How are we going to keep
track?
track?
Now we've got good games.
And now we also have other games to give away. So basically, that means if you donate during the stream, make sure to enter your email address when you donate so that Sean can go through the list and, I don't know, I guess contact them individually, ask what game they want. I don't know, it sounds like a huge job, but fuck it. I'm not the one in charge of that. You figure that out. We planned this.
Let's do it this way. If you donate to the campaign for any amount of money, over $5, I think. We don't want people donating $1 and getting a free game. If you donate more than $5, sometime in the next however long we go for from now, you'll get a game key of some sort.
Yep, that's going to happen.
If
And
you're a thieving cunt, you won't get one.
And no, you won't get one. And at the end of the stream, you might want to stick around because
They'll already have the game, so they won't need it.
but there are more fabulous prizes to be won for the people in the chat just hanging out. At the end of the stream, we will be giving away a key to the new Hero U by the Coles, Laurie and Corey Cole. We will be giving away a key to that one. It is fantastically high priced on Steam for good reason, obviously, but you can get it for free. How to get it for free, you may ask. Well, here's the thing. Since this is like the main prize, like the big prize, it is the most expensive game. At the end of the competition, we will pick a winner in the drawing competition of Steve's Stupid Kidney. So what you're going to do is, to win a key for Hero U, you have to draw a picture of Steve's Stupid Kidney. Now, it can be just a stick figure drawing, or it can be like a lovingly rendered image of a kidney bleeding all over the place. I don't know what it...
God.
What you should do is draw that picture and email it to contact@spacequesthistorian.com. And at the end of the stream, I'll go into my email and I will show the pictures, and whoever's left in the voice chat will decide on the winner. And the winner will get a copy of Hero U. Sound good?
Whoever survives.
Whoever survives. Other than that, we've got keys for the Space Quest Collection, the King's Quest Collection, Phantasmagoria 1 and 2, the Quest for Glory Collection, all 3 Gabriel Knight games. I've got a good one for that one because it's basically 1, 2, and 3. So that's a first, second, and third place competition. We've got keys for Caesar 3 and 4. I have no idea what the fuck that is, but it sounds funny. We've got a key for Corrosion, a horror game. And we've also got a key for Broken Age. And like I said, I'll start playing a game and, start a competition. And at the end of the game, when I get sick of it, you guys, my lovely secretary will read out the responses, hopefully in a variety of funny voices. And we will pick the winner by which one we laugh the hardest at. So are you guys ready?
So we're supposed to kind of do an X Factor thing here where we judge drawings.
I guess, kind of. Except...
Okay, I will be taking bribes at fred@backseatdesigners.com.
Yeah, sure. You go ahead and bribe Fred. Let's see. First, let's give out a couple of Space Quest collections. How about that? Since this is the Space Quest Historian podcast, we might... Is it a podcast? I didn't know that. It's a Space Quest Historian stream. So we're going to give out 2 Space Quest collections. One is on Humble Bundle, the other one's on Steam. The way to win this is by, in the chat, just type out the reasons why Space Quest is 10 times better than King's Quest. Go!
Oh.
And
wow.
I will not... Yeah, I'm starting off light. And we shall get in and play King's Quest 1, Quest for the Crown. Finally, we're 48 minutes into the stream. Finally, we actually get to play a fucking game, eh? Oh, this is wonderful music, isn't it?
Well, to be fair, there was a guy who played his guitar with a dick earlier.
And thanks to Mark Crow and Scott Murphy. Yay, the heroes of this game. Alright, let's get into it. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, I know this screen, and I know you can get eaten by alligators, and there's a castle.
You're playing the AGI version. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
Yes, I am. Oh, shit, I forgot. Darth Helmet sent me the SCI version. I should probably have a look at that, too. This is the castle of King Edward the Benevolent. I guess we're playing as Graham.
This is the game I spent hours playing on my cousin's Apple IIgs. Like, I love
it. Oh, you fucking... Sorry.
What the hell?
Nothing.
It's off to a good start.
Yeah,
it is the moral or the mantra of King's Quest.
Maybe I should keep this on normal speed. Yeah, sorry, Steve. Go ahead. I'll try and cross this bridge. Like,
no, I just like.
How the fuck? If you want to cross a bridge, just walk the fuck up it. Don't just. Oh, you piece of shit! Has this guy been?
1984. They didn't know.
How the fuck did you play any Sierra games?
How does? Okay, tell me. How does this work? Okay, I'm standing on the grass, and then I walk. I basically jump over the first bit of the bridge, and then I end up on top of the bridge.
Early gaming, man. It's not really a bridge. You have to walk straight across it, basically.
Apparently, can I pet a crocodile?
When we said Space Quest Historian plays King's Quest plays is a bit of a stretch.
Pet gator. I don't understand the game doesn't understand the word gator. Fuck it, I'm going in the castle. Scoot, you fat bastard!
It's alligator.
I thought you were going to take Peter Gabriel for a second.
Can I pet?
How do you tell the difference between
Peter Gabriel?
How do you tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile?
Let's ask the Australians.
You don't. You run away.
No, one will see you later, and one will see you in a while.
Kick him out. Kick him out.
You'd make a wonderful father.
Now you're my brain on drugs.
All right, here he is, the old fuck. Let's see what he wants.
You can just type. I'm a bit behind on the stream as well as in all other matter, but you can type normal to change the speed.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
I did. King Edward the Benevolent is a very wise but elderly monarch. You are going to kill him, toss him off the chair, and sit down and go, "It's my kingdom now, fuckers."
It's really you just sort of give him a small flick.
His frail body is almost lost in the large throne. Okay, I'm calling it. The throne is a rapist.
Oh god!
This isn't the 11th Hour, the sequel to the 7th Guest.
Good night, everybody.
Can't kneel for the king, so I can't give him a blowjob. I guess I'll just talk to him.
Oh dear.
Talk to
Well, you
King.
are standing at a rather odd angle already, so.
Apparently King Graham just shuts his eyes while the king is talking to him.
Wow.
He says, "Sir Graham, I am an old man." No fucking shit. "I fear my end is near.
Your speed don't stop dying, Steve.
Actually,
my end is near every morning.
I should do this in the Scottish accent, shouldn't I? Because he's probably Scottish. He's a king, right? "I have chosen you to prove yourself worthy of the throne. As you know, our kingdom is weak and poor." Okay, I won't.
What's the difference?
Okay, I won't do it in the Scottish accent. I've just learned to do a Scottish accent, by the way. Are you guys impressed? I hope not.
As you know, our kingdom is weak and poor.
That was actually pretty good. Fred, just read the rest.
I have knowledge of the existence of three things that make our kingdom wealthy and strong.
Who let drunk
Within our kingdom, there is a magic mirror that tells the future. There is a magic shield that will protect the bearer from mortal harm. Finally, there is a magic chest that is always filled with gold coins. I should not be let near drugs again.
You say
if you succeed, you will inherit the throne.
Nice. All right.
Opportunity to continue.
You would imagine.
It's available for children's birthday parties, provided you don't like the children very much.
I mean, you would imagine King Graham would be on a ton of drugs. No, not Graham. King whatever the fuck would be on a ton of drugs because he
Edward.
is. He's
Also,
very.
also says, please do voice acting, but only ever do this voice.
you turned into gold member from the last Austin Powers at the end there.
At
least we know your
skaters are on speed.
At least we know your kid is going to have entertaining bedtime stories.
This is on the ground. I think it's not confetti. Special musical accompaniment by Stephen Alexander himself.
Remember, when you push the rock, push it when you stand in the correct place. And I will not tell you whether.
It's not
confetti.
It looked like fucking confetti. All right, I'm gonna save my game here because fuck this game.
I think
it's fairy puke.
Taking a flower.
I think Fred just sort of. Steve, god damn it!
Hashtag stop playing Steve.
I was waiting for you to yell at me. I'm sitting here playing the douchiest shit. I was
gonna say hashtag Steve, god damn it. That was better.
With a heave and a ho, you managed to move the rock, revealing a dark hole underneath it. I stood in the correct position, and then I sort of magically walked across the hole. All right.
Never told me you're a wizard.
I will bury myself in hole. I don't understand. This is a great error message. I don't understand myself. The game actually says I don't understand myself. It got deep on it all of a sudden, didn't it? All right,
very primitive parser.
You say these are flowers? I'll get a flower. You cannot get the flower, at least not now.
Actually, Trolls, can you do me a quick favor?
Oh, of course.
You just type understand as a command.
Understand. I don't understand. Understand.
What I'm going for.
How about life? I don't understand life.
Like quantum physics
in quotation marks.
I'm gonna do Steve. I don't understand Steve.
How about the sex appeal of Virginia Capers?
Does it do several words? No, I don't think it does several words. Can't do that.
How
I'm
about
afraid.
how you play a guitar with your dick?
Alright, I'm gonna look at this tree.
Because I don't understand that. I'm with King Graham on that one.
Then I'll come back and say, I don't understand my dick.
Someone in the chat is suggesting ethics in journalism.
Boo. Speaking of...
I never said I was playing it with my dick. I said I was playing it with my penis. It's very much. It's more grand.
difference?
Do you have several?
We know you weren't playing it with your private eye. Also, why do you have one?
You know,
Well, it's his more formal one.
I'm using clinical terms.
Are you an echidna?
Who the fuck left this dagger in the hole?
No, but he needs an echidna. I'll see myself out. Bye.
Watch out!
To be a dad more than I do.
There's an ogre nearby. He will crush you in his strong arms if he catches you. Narrator, you are 10 steps ahead of me and I don't like it. Alright, leaving. Oh my god, this fucking thing moves fast! You were warned to be careful around this fierce creature. Now he's raping me behind a tree.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, stop.
Giving you a good time. Let's see if the official book of King's Quest Daventry and Beyond has any hints for this.
Oh, yeah. Rasolka, could you...
anywhere near the fucking ogre?
No, I've also got the companion. I haven't opened that yet.
Tell him to use protection.
The boulder with the small hole is not an entrance. Well, that was helpful.
Awesome. How about the ogre?
I'll be the judge of that.
Anything's an entrance if you're brave enough.
Look, water. I'm standing in front of a huge lake. Look, water. You do not have any water. Thank you, 80s parser.
I think King's Quest has the only part.
Look out for that.
Philosopher.
Oh, sorry, what?
Graham
I
does
just said
look
the-
like Mo from The Simpsons.
I'm just saying that King's Quest parser seems like it's also a philosopher.
It's a surprisingly deep parser, yeah.
All right, look out for a wolf. He can run very fast. So could the fucking ogre. Shit. Oh my fucking god, yes he does! It seems the wolf caught up with you and is discussing dinner arrangement. Hi, excuse me, may I please eat your legs? And he did.
Holy shit, he does move fast.
Yeah, he does.
Out of curiosity, how are you at first-person shooters?
Better than this shit.
I
Well,
don't
it
know
plays
if I
with an
believe
numpad,
that.
so it's comparable.
I mean, I just like the fact that normal speed is agonizingly slow. You turn it up to fast and it's like the dude's on fucking steroids. Okay, I've actually found a paddock. Look, paddock. I don't understand Oh, you piece of shit. Look, field.
You didn't type it in Australian. Select paddock.
Look around. Look around. You see nothing special. I'm looking around. There's nothing special to be seen. This game just...
radioactive green.
Yeah. Oh,
Like I
Broomy's
said,
echoing.
philosopher.
Broomy's echoing again. Look,
Please,
ground.
sir, turn down your radio when you call in.
Roomy's on the phone trying to raise funds for Steve.
That'd be great. Actually, go to bit.ly/stopdyingsteve. I should have written that text in black, shouldn't I? It's completely disappeared on the background. Oh, fuck it, never mind. This is a well-tended carrot patch. The carrots look tempting to a hungry traveler. I shall have a carrot. You pluck a plump orange carrot from the ground and shove it up your ear.
We should maybe put that link
that
in
was
the
that
chat
was a
periodically.
disappointing end to the sentence.
I know. I thought I'd circumvent expectations, as we've been talking about so often on Backseat Designers. Oh my god. This guy moves. And I mean really moves. Hey, here's a cauldron.
It's like a cat walking.
I don't understand cauldron. Look, ground. Goddamn. There appears to be a large bowl on the ground. Sit in bowl. You do not have get bowl? Can he carry this thing around? You pick up the ceramic bowl.
That is a
Jesus Christ, he just shoved that down his pants. All right. Apparently, there's plenty of room.
Isn't that where everybody puts their bowls?
Yeah.
What is?
I think there might be a pronunciation issue going on here.
Can I swim across this? You're swimming in temp-proof fatal. The raging current drags you
my
under.
pants right now.
Yeah.
I got 2 bowls in my pants.
Water is just absolutely dead. He could have easily jumped that, but oh fuck you. He could have easily jumped that. He just didn't feel like it. I'm just wandering around aimlessly and picking up shit people have left in the ground.
No, you have to
Well,
find
that's
the
King's
3
Quest for you.
treasures.
Don't go in the river. Don't go in the river. What? No, don't
My
go in the river.
prescription drugs.
Incidentally, everyone is like I don't know how many seconds behind just watching the stream. So sadly, there's a bit of a lag.
10 or 20.
10 or 20. Holy
I'm
shit!
gonna reload the stream.
It's especially weird for me
that.
because
It
I'm
has
listening on the
absolutely
Discord
no
and
effect.
watching the stream, so it is all kinds of offset.
All kinds of fucked up. Yes.
I mean, it's a good thing that this game sucks.
Thank you, King's Quest, for being shit.
Oh, the fucking ogre again! Don't you piece of malignant shit!
Does any music
Yeah.
play in this one when the monsters show up?
Yeah, it does.
So speaking of King's Quest being shit, we've only got 6 entries for why Space Quest is better than King's Quest.
6 entries.
Sounds about right.
The massive door is securely locked. Okay.
Well, the
I'm-
only one I will defend is King's Quest 6, which is actually good.
I love that one.
Okay.
So I've only played that one in 8. So.
Question for people. There's a door here that needs a key. Where is key?
Well, where did you last have it?
Try unlocking it with your dick, Graham.
All right, I will do
Damn it,
that.
that's your answer to everything.
Sometimes works.
Unlock
it is the
door
answer to everything.
with dick.
I have just found in the King's Quest companion King Graham's rules for adventuring. Would you like to hear the rules for adventuring?
Absolutely, I'm going to need
One of
them.
them never take an owl with you.
It should be. If I've learned anything in my life, I have learned this. Pick up everything that is not nailed down.
I knew
if
that.
it's nailed down, look for loose nails or boards. Check carefully into, under, above, below, and behind things. Read it, learn something. Wear clean undergarments. Brush after meals. And remember,
Hey, what?
nothing.
Wait, what was the last one? Remember what?
Always remember, nothing is as it appears.
Oh.
Welcome, everybody. I just brought along a couple of friends.
Alexander! Hello! How's tricks? You've arrived just in time. We had a bit of a false start. Had to reboot my router, and they're fucking ogres here to violate me again. I'm leaving.
I gotta jump in. I'm not watching this. I know that there was I was supposed to parsec or something.
No, we had to give that up. It apparently fucked with my connection. So
all of the pieces of technology that Trolls tries to use.
Oh, give it a rest. There's a small dwarf close by. It would be a good idea to be careful. Why? Is he gonna pick my ass?
Between the ogre and the wolf, I mean, what could the dwarf do that is worse?
Yeah, the dwarf won't kill you, but he'll steal your possessions, and you can never get them back.
Oh, you piece of shit. The quick little dwarf came by to see what you had. Nothing interested him.
That's quite an insult.
Well,
that's painful shit.
Okay, so what? I didn't lose any inventory.
He wasn't interested in your bowls.
He wasn't interested in my bowl or my dagger.
Found wanting.
Okay, I've been wandering around these screens for a good while now, and
he wasn't interested in your dagger or your bowls.
You can stop squirming now, Graham. You're drowning. Just go for it. Yeah,
there's an implication there.
Not try fucking swimming for the shore or anything.
Good
why
job.
Why are you playing this particular game again?
I have no idea. Can I just solve a sync? Can you guys point me in the direction of a puzzle I can solve so I can call it a day?
Wait, what do you have in your inventory?
Currently, I have a dagger, a ceramic bowl, a carrot, and I'm gonna get a walnut.
Go murder the goat, and then let's.
You
go.
can kill defenseless animals or feed a family. So I would say you should go kill the animals.
Yeah.
Hey, this isn't Gabriel Knight.
Wait a minute, be careful. Nearby is a sorcerer. His mystical powers can leave you immobilized and helpless. Leaving! Fuck you!
And usually what happens is that once he's immobilized you, the dwarf will come by and take your stuff.
Oh, fuck everyone in this game.
Apparently there is a swim command.
Why is everyone in this game out to fucking hate on me?
It's like Quake.
Oh, well, at least there you're inviting people in to fuck with you. I'm just... When can I move again?
Seen most. So there's the wolf, the ogre, the sorcerer, the dwarf, and there's also a witch.
Thank God Natalie's here.
Well, I've got the King's Quest companion open. You know, the crazy one that says Daventry is real and has been emailing people from Sierra Online for all this year.
Oh God, that thing is weird. I'm gonna have to ask you to explain that in a few minutes. First of all, I've met
the craziest thing about that, man. But hold on, the craziest thing about the King's Quest companion is you know, we did a remake of King's Quest 3 a few years ago, right? And there's this dude. There's this dude that constantly writes us emails being like, Derek Kavargalingalingal and didn't say that.
Yeah.
Derek Kavargalingalingal didn't say that.
Valagan.
Whatever his name is, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't Aidendale.
I think Trolls froze up in general.
the stream kind of froze up on me. No, not the stream. Just the camera for some aspect.
Such a
reason.
shame that you were playing one of the best games of all.
Are you
time.
saying Joel's face broke the camera?
Nah, yeah, it sort of broke. You know what?
I just want to hear the King Edward voice again.
Well, King Edward will be dying shortly.
There we go.
Spit that lie. Stop dying, King Edward.
Stop dying, King Edward. I love it. All right.
Big doctor, but look what I made this hapless fuck do.
Camera is back on, so everyone can enjoy.
I became king because I was born to the right family. This idiot has to go collect treasures.
Actually, should I?
I'm king. I was born.
Actually, right after King Graham left, King Edward decided to assemble a witch, an ogre, a sorcerer, and a dwarf, and just went, "Go get him, folks."
I'm inside a gingerbread house. Should I eat everything?
I think I've played that D&D
that's the witch's
campaign.
house.
What is this on her table? Is that a newspaper? It doesn't recognize paper.
Suicide note.
Looks suicide note.
So yes, in the witch house, that's where she takes you at the back, and
And
Shows you a good time eventually.
is everyone in this game out to violate me? Because I think that's rather insensitive.
5 people
Enter
are.
my dungeon of delight. Oh.
Now you know what it was like to work at Sierra.
Oh!
I do have to tell you that we had sexual harassment training, unwelcome sexual harassment training at Sierra, and of course, the first one to put up a sign that says "sexual harassment welcome here" was Al Lowe.
Oh, yeah, of course. I can't.
That is not an entrance, remember.
Is this my hashtag second language, or did you really have training in sexual harassment? And preventing sexual harassment.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The phrasing I focused on was unwelcome sexual harassment.
Unwelcome.
Was that
welcome.
sexual harassment training that was unwelcome, or was it unwelcome sexual harassment?
We're going down a weird path, ladies and gentlemen.
No, for all you proper and shy people, this is how you sexually harass someone.
Yeah, I found a troll.
Do it.
I found my namesake.
Way. Yes.
Step aside and let Daddy show you how it's done.
Sorry, I've just been reminded of the troll because we've got the lovely lag, but he's basically like a soccer goalie.
Yeah.
Just being like, no.
You can't pass.
You kick a ball at him, he dives in the other way, and then complains to the referee.
That probably makes sense to people who sports.
I don't sports.
That's a fucking wolf again! Okay, where's this fucking goat? I can't find it.
Hey, look, there's a castle.
He's in the field,
Castle.
Wow, that wolf's fast.
Isn't the goat near the carrot where the carrots are? Like one of those screens around there?
Yeah,
Is it? Is it? All right. I was just there. There you are.
Oh my god, this book has crosswords in it?
It's a mid-80s
Go.
Sierra game. Just keep walking in and out of the screen until he appears.
What the
Just a devil woman. with
Okay,
evil
question.
power.
What the fuck just happened? I was just exiting a screen, and it says, "Gentle Sir Graham, I am your fairy godmother. Your
And
quest
then
is
he
indeed
gets
noble.
back.
My small part to aid you can be no bigger than this magic spell, protective but for a little while." What the fuck just happened?
You just got
a
instruction.
bit shit, so here's a little buff to get you on your way.
You got herpes, basically.
Oh, there's the goat!
Yeah, there you go.
It's got red eyes. That goat looks mean. All right, let's have a look at the goat.
The one where you can kill the goat.
The goat is
It's possessed by the devil. Kill it.
the goat is wandering this way and that. Now this,
It's a metal goat.
yeah.
But can't you use the goat to with some of the
Is that
things
even
that come after you?
Is that thing that just appeared again? I'm behind here. What is this goat is wandering this way and that?
Yeah, it's wandering both ways.
Did someone get tired of writing this game?
That's a sentence.
That's why.
Yeah, that's a. I mean, it's a sentence.
No. It's an example of entanglement. Come on, guys.
Okay. I'm gonna fuck with this goat. Can I feed it a carrot, or is it just absolutely indifferent to carrots?
No, it follows you
Carrot
if you.
and then
Tempt it with carrot.
make it
Yeah.
trust you, then kill it.
Yeah, that's,
And then
that's
if
the best way to do
I
it.
think if some of the other creatures like the wolf and all that come in the scene when the goat's following you, it will go after the goat instead.
Oh, cool. So I can just basically sacrificial lamb this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Sadly.
You are too far away. Oh, this is gonna require precision.
But the way you do this, of
You've got
course,
the
is to
command now.
put it.
Hey!
Free it.
Goats love carrots. The old goat quickly devours yours. Lovely. Now follow me,
How will you
fucker.
play guitar now?
We're still
Yeah.
talking about carrot.
Now
aren't
it's
we?
my kind of game.
Is that innuendo?
I don't know. Let's
Yes.
let's ask G Crusher. Is that innuendo?
It is so.
Carriage.
I feel like we should play game show music in the background. Let's ask G Crusher. Is that innuendo?
G Crusher is, as you well know, the innuendo expert in this endeavor of ours. And listen, I have a different question. This goat, you said it was going to follow me. All it does is just walk up and down the same tree. It seems to be stuck. Should I just kill it?
Yeah, kill it.
Did you feed it?
Can I pet
It's
goat?
like goat hardware with cat
You
software.
can try, but be careful. You know what? You best be careful, young Graham. The mystic protective spell of mine has weakened and departed. Where are you? What is happening? Who's talking to
Inside
me?
his head.
Is Graham psychotic? What the fuck is going on?
Tempt. Not peck.
No, he just followed the advice of an old dying king, went and met a troll, a wolf, and a sorcerer, and now he's going to kill a goat. I mean, what's weird about that?
I don't know. Oh, should I? Oh, I was going to throw the walnut at the goat and then somehow magically kill him. I suppose I'm going to stab him with the dagger. All right, stab.
Daggers are generally more useful than walnuts at killing.
I don't understand stab. Use knife.
Unless he's got a nut allergy.
Use
Well,
knife.
there isn't a
on
custard pie
goat.
in this game, I don't think so.
You can't do that. Use walnuts? What do you wish to do with it? Eat the fucking walnut. I don't care. Ouch. Would be much easier if you opened the walnut first. No. What? Okay. Reiterate, please. How am I supposed to kill this fucking thing?
You don't
I
kill
never
it.
did it. Don't look at me.
You don't want to
type-
kill it, do you?
type
Don't you
kill
want
goat.
it to knock the troll off the bridge?
No, you tempt the goat and you bring him to the damn troll. If none of you play this fucking game, you motherfucking morons!
That's right. I haven't.
Go your carrot and
The
get
worst
it
thing you
over
can
with.
do is leave the gate open, and then the goat will disappear.
Follow me.
The goat can disappear, for God's sake. All of you suck.
I want this goat to follow me. It's not following me. It's just walking around in a stupid fucking circle like the
Wait,
fucking
did you feed
stupid
the
goat
carrot
it
or
is.
did you show it to him?
He done it.
I fed him the carrot.
Tell me you're playing King's Quest well.
He's eating the carrot.
Come
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
you piece
This is
of
the opposite
shit.
of what we were going for.
Come. Do
Yeah,
I
exactly.
whistle at this fucking thing? What's going on? Come on. Piece of shit. I'm over here.
Goat.
Seduce goat. Yes.
Sing the goat.
You know what I'm gonna do? You know what? The last thing. This fucking goat's not doing it for me.
Perform seductive dance for goat.
His goat.
Hey, I don't want any spoilers for your game, okay?
Perform seductive dance for goat. I don't understand perform. Well, I don't understand this fucking game. I'm quitting. Fuck it. I'm off. I'm off. There you go. Screw it. Screw it. So that was King's Quest 1, everyone. What a lovely piece of entertainment that was.
If anybody's interested, the current death toll is around 6.
Hey!
Is one of those people Steven?
I've just got a question for Steve. Who's Trappers 2 Pizza and Pub? Is that a local restaurant around your way, or?
Yeah, they're a little local restaurant in my town. My family and I go get pizza there occasionally. And
Well, sir, I think you should give them a shout out because they donated $250 yesterday.
wow,
Oh, nice.
Hello.
Nice. Oh.
I know the
Played more
owners.
than I ever did.
What
Aaron and Jen have been really good to my family over the years. That's incredible. I have to thank them. Yeah, they're really great. If anybody ever comes to visit me in the States, I'll buy you a pizza there.
Nice. Should we give him a Steam key? Do they play adventure games?
Probably not.
Highly doubt it. Yes, of course. Please go and if anyone has donated to Steve's GoFundMe, there's a link at the top. I should point to the right. There you go. Donate to bit.ly/StopDyingSteve. Remember the capital letters because some asshole squatted the URL with lowercase letters. So if you like spam, go to the one with the lowercase letters. We can actually
Dying Steve.
we can actually have a look at the donation messages that have been coming in. This is a thing I can do. John Sapsford says, "Stop dying."
Straight to the point.
Nice.
Not specific, but, you know, good advice in general.
Yep. So I hope you will heed that. Manuel Chiba says, "Good luck," and Michel Cardozo Teixeira, I'm sorry for butchering that, says,
Ricardo.
"Wishing you all the best and that a kidney is found." A kidney has been found, so no worries.
Sad that you dropped the voice for this poor guy. Wishing you all the best and that a kidney is found.
And successfully transplant. I'm trying not to be. Now, see, I'm trying not to be racist because that would be bad. Also, it's a good thing. A kidney has been found. Steve is going to cut open his wife and steal her kidney. So it's gonna be a fun anniversary, I think.
Right there and grab it out.
You know, you guys, honestly, like she demanded this years ago when we first started dating. She knew that I was going to need to go back on dialysis. This is when I had my first transplant from my father, and it was failing right when we started dating. And she said, you know, I'm type A. You know, I match your blood type. Should I get tested for a kidney? And I said no. You know, I'm young. You know, I could probably do dialysis for a few years while we wait on the list, and we'll see how that goes. You know, maybe we want to have kids in the future. I don't want to jeopardize that. So when I got the call in 2011 for the kidney that came in from a deceased donor, I took that, and we didn't think about it. But over the years, Jordan has always joked to me. She said, if this one goes, she goes, I'm going to give you my kidney because I know I'm a match, and you're just going to take it, and you're going to have to take it. And I said, I'd joke with her. I'd say, you don't even know that for sure. You never got tested. And so when things started to go downhill for us, and she asked to get tested, I was like, oh, geez, am I really going to do this? And she said, you're gonna, because I'm going to make you, and I know that I'm a match, and they don't even have to tell me the results. And she was so adamant about it. Like, if you know anything about my wife, she's just like adamant about things. For God's, if you've seen her viral internet picture, you know.
Yeah, did she do her angry splash lady face and take my kidney, bitch?
That's exactly what she did. She looked at me like that. It's like, you're taking it, mister. And,
wow.
So when we got the call back from the center that they said that she was a match for me, she goes, not a big deal. I knew that was going to happen. And like, my mind's blown here. And so she's all about it. She's the one that wants me to take it. So, I mean, this is her idea. So
She went over, opened the fridge, and said, "Plot twist! I already had it removed. Now put it in there."
And she put it in the fridge and not the freezer. Oh my god!
Oh no!
Oh no! Kidney ruined. We'll have to take the other one.
The chat is giving some serious love for your wife, by the way.
Yeah, mad love for the angry splash lady.
That is awesome.
No, good love for hashtag relationship goals is showing up here.
She is like, she's great. She is my best friend. She's a lot. A lot of the guys on the team have met her because she came to PAX East 2 years ago, right when our son was like only a few months old, and so we dragged our son to PAX East, and she came with us, and like she brought him out on the floor and stuff. There's pictures of him as a baby there, and Broomy's girlfriend had sewed a crocheted little fin from the Order of the Thorn, and he and my son Jack, was a baby at the time. He took such a liking to it. Broomy gave it to him, and he still has it. So like, I have these pictures of my little son with a toy from one of my games. It's pretty amazing.
I wanted it back, but I just felt bad. So.
We're gonna send that back when you get married. So
I hate to.
First, I thought you were gonna say that when we were first dating, we were just joking around saying like, man, if you ever need a kidney, then I'm just there. And it probably won't happen, but
for the normal person, that would be, like that. Before I ever had kidney problems, I would joke about selling kidneys like anybody else. But let me tell you, when you've been on the other side of dialysis for years, and when you've had 2 transplants already, like, it's so funny when that's your reality, man. Because I say to my wife, "Oh, I'm taking your kidney." Like, you can say something like that, and most people just be like, "Oh yeah, right." But like, that's my reality, man. Like, because this kidney's failing, like, I have about 12% function left on it right now, which means I'm going back on dialysis real soon here. And, I have days where I feel like absolute crap.
Like today.
I can't even imagine.
Watching this stream.
So, no, you know what? This is nice. It's relaxing. I'm sitting here. I'm talking, like, let's think about how incredible this is, right? Like, I need a kidney transplant. And I'm talking with friends from across the world. Like, these aren't guys from my backyard. You guys are all over the world. And you come here to have some fun with me, to try to help raise some funds for me to get this surgery to help take care of my family and to keep going and, maybe make some more games in the future. It's a little overwhelming. I'm very touched. And, like...
God, I got a semi just listening to that.
Speaking of doing good, I believe we had a competition going. Gemini, how many did we get?
We have 10 entries.
10 entries. All right, so let's hear them and put on your best narration voice.
All right. Going from top to bottom. Purple Tentacle says Space Quest is better because there's no Cedric.
All right, I'll take that. That's a fair one.
Probably Richard says Space Quest only had one worst game. King's Quest had at least 5.
Give us the owl.
Factual.
I can't see in all this shit.
Which one's the worst Space Quest game? That is going to determine whether that's a good one.
5, obviously.
Ashkakol says Space Quest is better because it has 100% more pant loads.
You have a fantastic voice.
Why, thank you.
100% more pant loads.
Talking about that, Sammy.
Pant loads is what the man said.
That is.
It has 100% more pant loads.
That guy doesn't sound like he needs a Space Quest collection. I think he already has one.
Osklu says Space Quest is better because it has a better soundtrack.
Okay, factual.
Robo Dragon says Space Quest is in frickin' space, and King's Quest isn't.
Is in Kings. Wait, what?
You guys are being very factual.
Daventry.
Yeah.
Douchey Guy says Space Quest is better because King's Quest was made by two guys with the plague, not from Andromeda.
What?
What?
What? Oh, I like the non sequitur.
That deserves a key
Kael side, I
just
guess
because
is
of
how
the
this is pronounced.
WTF.
Kael side, I guess. Space Quest is better than King's Quest because Roger is all about them naps.
Okay, that is actually good.
Pickle Dog says Space Quest is better because accidental heroes are better than traditional heroes.
You guys are taking this way too seriously. I was just looking for a laugh.
It makes you wonder if anyone's actually played the Space Quest games.
Try these last two then.
Yeah.
Floor 2 says Space Quest is better because there is no Corona Ale in Daventry.
Okay, I'm gonna hold that as my personal favorite so far.
Lastly, VT Merrick says Space Quest is better because Gary Owens.
Yeah.
Gary Owens.
Went right there.
That's a toughie. That's a toughie.
Hey, if I may offer a quick story, I used to work for Atari, and while I was there, the game Mark Echo Getting Up, Contents Under Pressure was a game that we released, and it didn't do all that great. Mark Echo was he has that brand, the Echo brand clothing, and he did a game for us. Well, we were talking about a sequel, and I kid you not, the Mark Echo's game designer said, "Well, I would like the main character to have a companion owl." I kid you not. And I went, no, you don't. And I showed him footage from King's Quest, and of course he went, "Oh, what was I thinking?"
And he should have a monocle, and he should.
That's what we're going to say. Mark Echo was to blame for King's Quest 5.
My favorite of those.
Right now.
My favorites of those responses is either the one with the Coronian Ale, the Gary Owens, or, and I swear this is not favoritism, the one that said that Space Quest only had one bad game and King's Quest has at least 5.
Yeah,
So-
and we all know Space Quest tog sutter røv.
Oh.
So Gary Owens is a...
Yeah, are we gonna...
I don't know if I have a vote here, but Gary Owens.
Fred, were you speaking Danish or did you have a stroke?
Both.
No, mutually.
I was hoping you would recognize that particular sentence.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were saying, but I wasn't sure.
All right, I'm gonna call it. The person who said Gary Owens has won a Space Quest collection. Steam key.
That's VT Merrick.
That's VT Marie. Well done. We do have a second Space Quest collection to give out. So who do we think goes for second place?
Oh, the Corona one.
The Corona one.
Yeah.
All right.
Corona. Second place is Sith Lord 2.
Sith Lord 2, you've won.
Really enough.
Hey, hashtag stop dying, Gary Owens. Oh,
oh, too soon. And Richard in the chat says, and the loser gets 2 copies of Space Quest 2. Hi, fuck you. All right.
Tentacle maze, fucko.
Sorry, could you just repeat the email address for the stupid kidney photo?
Yes.
The chat.
Yes. The stupid kidney. If you're entering the Hero U competition, send your picture of Steve's stupid kidney. Drawing, actually. You could draw Steve's stupid kidney having a picnic. I wouldn't mind. And send it to contact@spacequesthistorian.com. And we will pick a winner at the end of the stream.
All right, I am back.
Hello.
I will be right back.
Someone said about Space Quest 2 getting 2 copies of it. I just looked this up on eBay. I would be all right with getting 2 copies of Space Quest 2 because I'd be about $200 richer.
Oh, if it was an original copy.
Original copy is here.
It's about the VGA remake.
Ooh, that's a good one. People should go and play that. Okay, for this next competition, I think we should give out a Quest for Glory collection. All right.
Think of a better protagonist name than Aiden. What's his name? Devon Dale.
Devon his name?
All right. For the Quest for Glory collection, I would like to hear reasons why being an adventure game hero sucks. Because it's called So You Want to Be a Hero, and my first inclination when I saw that was fuck no. I want to go back to sleep. I don't want to be a hero. So why does it suck being an adventure game hero?
So you thought you were a hero.
Yeah, so you thought you wanted to be a hero.
All right, I'm back for a bit. What'd I miss?
You're gonna take notes again, sir.
Surprisingly few dicks.
I'm gonna leave again in about 10 minutes just to let you know. But anyway, what's the question?
The question was, why does it suck being an adventure game hero?
Size of that sprite, man.
Yeah, it was huge.
Absolute unit.
Absolute unit. Very nice. Okay, this has got to be slightly better, right? Oh, this also means
great because it has no introduction.
No, this is worse
You just
than
get
the first one.
tossed in
You can also go straight into the water without typing swim.
Ah.
I'm gonna do that. Oh, this has more of a moderate. Oh, fuck me. This is more of a moderate walking speed.
Moderate. Oh, fuck me.
This is the one that.
I appreciate you used the correct key there.
What the hell is that?
Oh no.
Okay.
I apologise. I
Um,
thought swim had been installed.
I may have
Yeah.
skipped over the intro to this game. What is it about?
I don't
Okay,
think
so
there is no
we
intro to
became
this game.
You're looking for your
Yeah.
wife.
Graham is horny.
Oh, wait, yeah, there is an intro. Right.
So let
Yeah,
me get
yeah.
this straight. I'm dead in this one, yes?
Okay, so we're king now, right?
Okay,
We're king.
Yeah, so we're king now. But we've decided after a little while that we're just so lonely and horny, and we asked our mirror, "Hey, who can I hook up with?" And
This
they
is a
said,
weird
"Hey,
thing to
there's
come
a
back into the chat.
yeah, there's a lady up in a tower. She's sleeping. Why don't you go rescue her?"
Girl in the tower.
Come to Kalima to
Basically, this is
try and
this
find
is
her.
This is King Graham on Tinder.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He gets really bored of not finding anyone, and he does Grinder for a while.
You're gonna have to
Oh.
type swipe right at some point. You do realize this.
Okay, yeah.
Graham,
So open
searching for the
mailbox.
rod of Lordly Might.
I am.
Also-
So
Basket
did
of
trolls
goodies.
die in the last minute? I had to go away and do a thing.
No, I
He had a
haven't
little
died
splish
yet.
splash.
I am, however. Yeah, okay,
love
actually, I
how
did.
love
Yeah.
How you picked up a basket of goodies? That is drug code language.
Now, trolls, you seem to know what you're doing in this game, because if I were playing this, I would not know what the fuck that I was doing.
Oh,
Lie to me! How many King's Quest games have you played here?
not this one.
I sense a scandal.
No, what I'm doing is I'm behaving like a king. See, this is my kingdom now, so I can go up to any stranger's mailbox, open it, steal their basket of
You're
cookies.
not
not
in
your
Daventry,
kingdom.
you're in Kalima.
Oh, well, I'm still a king, so fuck them.
Actually, the only King's Quest games that take place in Daventry, I believe, are 1 and 8.
Ooh.
Yes.
Grandma.
Daventry, isn't it?
So
Well, there's
No,
part of it
well,
in 3.
Oh, it's on a different island, isn't it?
That's true.
riddle-
King's
riddle me
Quest
this.
3 At the end is in. Spoilers.
Yeah,
The intro.
spoiler.
King's Quest 6 is in Daventry.
Now,
Well, okay.
yeah.
Riddle me
I've
this.
played it, but it's been a long while. So
Why
Yeah,
am
no.
I?
House, yeah,
Why am I
yeah.
breaking into grandma's house? Whose grandma? Is it my grandma? And what the fuck am I doing?
Okay.
Grandma don't give a
It's just
fuck.
grandma.
It's
Sierra
everyone's
had a way of.
grandma. Haven't you
yeah.
you seen that episode of the X-Files with the Peacock family? It's everyone's grandma.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Put pillow over face.
Well, easy way to take it is that King's Quest is always
Whoa!
Fairy tales.
Whoa! What are you doing?
It said something about a flannel nightgown, and I got confused. I thought we were horny in this game.
What?
Grandma's sick. You need to help Grandma get better.
No, see something.
Graham is
She's
sick.
not the only
Graham's
one
trying to
that's sick.
undress Grandma.
Okay, you're looking for love. Seduce grandma.
Give grandma morphine.
Can you talk to Grandma? Wait, what? Hello? There's nobody here but you.
Yeah, I was wondering about that one.
This is
All right.
Sierra was like, characters, what's that?
Yeah.
All right, I'm talking to grandma now. Grandma is
To be
very
fair,
weak.
Grandma is waiting to be eaten.
Oh, cool.
Lotion in
It's not the meaning of the word perform.
Okay, I'm gonna put on my best grandma voice. Her voice wavers as she says,
Good day, kind sir. I would like to offer you a cup of tea, but as you can see, I am ailing
Yeah.
and immobile.
It's not easy being green.
I figured Grandma would have the King Edward voice too.
I can't even see a kettle. How could you even do that?
King Edward is masquerading as grandma.
"Okay, I'm
He's
going to
become everyone.
infer from
He's
this.
just doing a ventriloquist act.
Yeah.
I'm going to infer from all of this that grandma wants a cup of tea or some shit. This
Turn
is
on
adventure
kettle.
game.
He's,
Turn on kettle. Yeah.
King Edward died, and so he was absorbed into the ether, and now he becomes all other NPCs for all King's quests to come.
Kingception.
Yeah, there you go.
Are there any
No, I mean everything else that you need to do here are all stuff that you have to have stuff already.
Visit the Batcave.
Well, I'm gonna have to find that. But are there any random encounters in this game? Is there a wizard that's gonna come out and poke me in the ass?
There's also a dwarf in this one. There's also a sorcerer, and there's also a
so we've got Hagatha, who's a witch.
Hagatha.
Why do these games suck so much?
If you know what I mean.
What the hell? There's a trident.
And then there's an enchanter that's.
I'm gonna stab someone with this trident. That's my new thing. I'm a king, damn it.
There's also an enchanter who will turn you into a frog permanently.
Oh shit! The old hag Hagatha is nearby. You can hear her cackling and smacking her gums as she comes closer. She would love to have you for dinner, and I don't mean as a guest. I'm just gonna leave, bitch.
I'm invincible.
She took out her teeth.
Oh god, no. Oh wait, there's a stick. I'm going to have the stick. Now I have a basket of goodies and a stick. My life is complete. I can actually quit the game now. I've accomplished
There's a wolf
everything.
that will eat you, but he's only in one screen.
Oh, right, yeah.
So he's 2 screens east of Grandma.
Also,
quick question: Are we allowing multiple entries? Are we allowing multiple entries into this question?
No, I think we're gonna do 1 entry per person. I should have clarified that. I'm sorry.
Right,
so first entry.
We do have a duplicate entry, so I guess I'll just use.
What is the competition again?
The competition is why does it suck?
Adventure Game Hero.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
And the last person to avoid here is the dwarf. He will beat you and rob you of your treasure. However, you can at least get it back this time.
I thought for a second you said he'd rub me.
What do these games have against little people?
I don't know.
They're just trying to make a living, all right?
Wait.
Also, if he just runs up and molests you, that kind of implies he rolled a 1 on his grapple.
There's a lot of wandering in these games. I feel like I'm accomplishing nothing but burning shoe leather.
Pretty much.
Says the Space Quest veteran.
Yeah.
At least I was doing something in Space Quest. Now I'm just wandering around here being led around by my dick.
Ruining gameplay.
Oh, dead end.
There's a gorge.
Not even any peasants to burninate.
I found a building. Yay. A beautiful fairy floats down from the sky. Why?
Oh, yes, I was about to say that there's a couple of good people that you
eat it.
The fairy starts to sprinkle fairy dust. I didn't ask you to do that, bitch. Get off me.
It's not fairy dust, it's PCP.
Yeah, and the PCP makes the everyone just avoid you, so it's all good.
Okay.
There's also
the fairy is King Edward. Lord King Graham,
okay. Honestly, the animation of the fairy dust just
protective spell.
The animation of the fairy just looks like she's peeing on me.
Yeah. Little golden shower.
I was gonna say jizzing, but
you know why they call it PCP, right?
The bell atop the monastery is ringing. I shall go annoy a priest. At least I can accomplish that.
No, Fred, why is it called PCP?
Well, I was going to make a joke about pee, but I don't really know how to
You're in big trouble, mister.
Oh, I'm going to sniff this monk's butt.
What?
Sniff monk
he'll
butt.
make you a cross because of that.
Watch Uru, it'll make sense.
It didn't understand butt.
It might not, but watch it anyway.
I don't understand butt.
I love the fact you can.
This poor man.
Butt was the word it didn't understand. It didn't understand butt, but I can sniff monk. And he says, not right now. Just wait until he's done.
Well, maybe
you.
But also the way that you're standing, it looks like your butt's up his butt. I mean, your leg's up his butt.
I'm rubbing against the praying monk.
Fan of the
20 Hail Marys first.
It kind of looks like they're touching butts, yeah.
Is this a monk or Thelonious Monk, the jazz pianist?
Wait. I just typed in push monk, and it says you can't do that. At least not now.
You do have to actually pray or bow, and then
time and a place.
Okay, I'll pray.
You want to progress the game.
You kneel near
Pray
the
to
altar,
my God, and
bowing
you
your
can
head.
push me all you want, good sir.
Yes. The plump monk, let's just body shame him while we're at it, lifts his head from prayer and seems to notice you for the first time. He stands and asks your name.
King Graham!
Tiddlywinks. I should probably put in Graham. The kindly
Voice
monk.
comes with the job.
Here's
They
my
call me
cross.
King Dickbutt.
Do you have time to learn about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ?
Okay, can I sniff the monk now? He's giving me his cross. Can I sniff him now? No, still can't do it. I should have done that when he was standing.
He's heard of you and your quest.
Trolls, don't you remember? You have to shove the Bible in his crotch.
Oh, yeah, that's how books work, right?
Yeah.
What else do you do with a book?
For those of you who don't know what the hell that has anything to do with, go check out our Mist co-play commentary thing, where books got shoved in crotches at an alarming rate.
Starring Papaya Chemist and Awesome Monster who are in the chat. Yay.
Yay! That was
Okay,
fun.
now, before you leave the monastery altogether, there's a couple of more things that you can do here.
I just left it like 10 minutes ago.
Ah.
I'm in a tree now.
Shit, did I black out again?
Should I?
You may fall down.
Well,
yeah.
It's a bit.
Put gem in mouth.
Should put gem in mouth. Yeah, I'll do that. I can climb ladder. I'm in a cave. This is bad.
Put gem in mouth.
This is a giant ladder. There's a treasure chest. And there's an elf hat. I'll have an elf
I
hat.
used to enjoy putting gems in my mouth.
Then I took an arrow to the knee.
Why is King Edward has turned into Catherine Hepburn all of a sudden?
Oh, Graham!
Be right back.
Gem is truly outrageous.
Okay, so I broke into someone's tree trunk.
Well, this would
Dennis.
be the dwarf's house.
The dwarf's
This
house.
is where you can get your stuff back if he takes it from you.
Well, I just stole some
It's
earrings.
simply saying earrings. That's all it said.
Just earrings.
I peered into the trunk.
Some
Yeah, this
massive
is what
tubes.
happens when a programmer is confronted with a list. They just do the laziest
Exactly.
way possible to display all of it.
Whoops.
Oh.
You look inside and notice.
Now,
Glad I had my
You
tally
want to make
pen
chicken
at the
soup?
ready.
I think
He's
you need
much-
the chicken soup. Go back down.
He's much,
Oh.
he's much bigger when he dies.
Ah, fuck me.
They went back down.
You need to take
Well,
the boiling hot pot of soup from a fire and carry it around in your pants so you can feed Grandma.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that's for? Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I thought. Oh, I just died a bunch of times. Ouch! The fire's hot. You're gonna
That's
burn
not how I
yourself.
meant to go down there. Get back down there.
He got down to the bottom of the ladder. What do you want?
I just took the entire pot of soup with me. I just grabbed an entire pot of soup and went, mine now, bitch.
I like how the
In
death
my pack.
messages here are personally signed by Ken and Roberta.
Haha, you suck. We hate you.
Did you get the
At least
earrings?
it's not.
Straight to hell.
You didn't get the earrings.
Oh, I forgot the
Not,
fucking earrings. You're right.
Earrings.
Yeah.
Roberta's the
Well, you
smug
have to go back
face
down that shit again.
wants you in full.
Oh no!
Save this time.
Oh no! Oh no! Dwarfy boy! You can't catch me. I'm going in your tree trunk and stealing your fucking earrings. Fuck you.
Your legs are too small.
Steve, didn't you submit a short story for chicken soup in my pants at one point?
Me?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, it's for the soul.
Yep.
Chicken soup for the
they
soul.
They published a story that I wrote. Look, it was about my life. It was called Kidney Tomorrow. It was about the time that we got the call for my kidney in 2011.
Oh, so it actually
Are
bears
you
well.
eating it, man?
I was just making a dumbass joke.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, it's published in the book Chicken Soup for the Soul. I think it was called Think Positive. I have a copy of it on my desk here somewhere. Think Possible. Here it is. Yep. Kidney Tomorrow.
Okay. Do you think I could submit a story about how much I suck at King's Quest?
Absolutely.
You
They
should
will not
have
publish it, though.
gotten more creative with the title, like "Are you kidding me?" or something.
Oh, that's terrible.
What do I cut ticket? What did I
Yeah,
miss?
well, the title actually comes from the whole story was about when I was on dialysis, for almost 5 years there. It got pretty tough sometimes, and we did dialysis at home. Jordan had a home machine. She would come home from 12-hour shifts at the hospital, and then put me on dialysis for 4 hours. So we were just, burning the candle at both ends, trying to keep me alive. And you know, I was on the waiting list for a kidney, you know, so like I could get the phone call at any time. And when things were bad, I used to look to her and I used to say, "Hey, kidney tomorrow," because we used to always joke about getting the call. And you know, the one day I dropped her off at work and I was in the grocery store buying milk and I got the phone call. I picked up my cellular phone and it was the transplant clinic. They said, "We've got a kidney for you. You need to get up to the hospital." And I did. And you know, we got up there and you know, they were prepping me and everything like that. And there was a whiteboard in the room, and on it Jordan had written "kidney today." And there's a picture of that. And
Oh, that's nice.
so that was like
way to bring the chat down, Steve.
that was our mantra that kept us going.
But the donations will go up, Sean.
Yeah.
However, we did miss what's it called? Trolls force feeding a lady soup.
It didn't recognize
Grandma.
That's much nicer.
Feed
As we were
grandma
getting
some of
sentimental,
your-
it just got weird again.
Did we leave the
There's a lady soup.
Crotch soup.
Oh,
Yo.
Crotch books, crotch soup. I mean, they're really expanding their branding here.
So what did she have under the bed? I failed to I was listening to Steve.
Oh, that was
had
the
a
black
cloak.
cloak and ruby ring, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's for someone else though. But you can wear them if you like.
Will it make me fancy?
No,
Why would you
probably
need
not.
that, trolls? You know, improving on perfection. Why bother?
I don't remember for certain, but you can always try and see what happens. Take them
You
off.
can
if
wear
you
the
don't.
black cloak
Hey.
to up.
Awesome.
Found another house.
Take the soup out of my pants and feed it to a grandma.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust any adventurer who just comes in, pulls out a huge fucking cauldron out of his pants, and just goes, "Eat this."
Zip here. That's a minestrone.
My balls warm.
Zip.
Yeah, I can fit a pole in my pants. This cauldron's nothing.
Yeah, usually when we say ball soup, it refers to something else.
Would you like
Oh.
some chicken noodle? Zip. There you go.
This house
chowder.
looks interesting.
It's
Oh,
QR
don't put
code.
yourself down there,
Oh,
Gemini.
it's an antique store.
What'd you say, Kifu?
I said don't put yourself down there. I'm sure a noodle is not a fair comparison.
Oh, that joke landed perfectly.
The second
more
time.
Like, more like
Or
vegetable.
as you might, if I'm going to be punny about it, that joke dropped perfectly.
Like
Oh no, the antique store closes.
Not, sir. In fact, be punny.
Okay, where the fuck am I? Why is there a door in the middle of everything and I just fell off a chasm? There's a door in the middle of
We need to
nothing.
find the door of destiny.
Yes.
No,
was
it's right there, actually.
The door of destiny. Does this appear
Go on
randomly?
an epic
but you're
quest to
dead.
find the door of destiny. Oh, there it is.
Is that an orc-infested chasm?
Oh, fuck
Orc
me.
chasm.
Oh.
I'll be here all week, whether or not you will.
Swim,
And
swim,
we've
swim.
just lost half the viewer count.
Yeah.
What do you mean, bud?
That's-
Sorry, I'm watching this like 10 seconds ago.
yeah, I know.
So are we all. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Where's this fucking door gone? Oh, it must be up here.
Introducing the lesser
By the way, we got
known
60
brother of
Well, you have to find that bridge
Destiny.
over-
The
To
door
be
of
an
destiny.
adventure game hero.
As soon as you land in the
They're
water, type
telling you
swim.
just to type swim, dude. You just type swim, and you can be all over that.
Can I
pool.
actually? Can I actually?
that pool.
You can do
The
a
function,
split
there is a function key as well. It's like F5 or something. Or F6.
Why would they map
F3
swim
for
to the
the
function key? Why?
There is the equal sign. Why is it the equal sign? That's needlessly cumbersome.
Because the equals looks
obviously
like
looks like somebody swimming. I mean, come on.
yeah, exactly. It looks like someone with their arms and legs outstretched.
Quick, hit the button. Can you? What happens if you hit that button just right now?
Doesn't
Just
King's
figure it
Quest
out.
1 have like a dedicated jump button?
Yeah, because it's a platformer, isn't it?
Yeah, no, because there's one bit where you have to jump in order to let the eagle that's
Oh,
swooping
the
down.
dwarf's coming.
The condor.
Yeah, the condor. That's it.
5 minutes.
Why can I not climb down this chasm?
It'll be fine.
It's,
Or
it's
it's-
not a chasm. It's a gap.
Oh, it's a gap. Yeah, it's on the
jump.
other side. Can I jump? Can't do that.
You
You
need to find the
can't jump
bridge.
this. You
There's no
can't
jump
see the
shortcut.
depth.
I think you need to cross the bridge. There's a bridge that
Yeah,
you
there's a
can
bridge.
only cross.
But
a
from
certain
memory, I
number of
think
times.
yeah,
You can only cross it like
things to
3
get
times.
over the bridge. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's okay. We're not
Wait, I
finishing
think
this game.
Does anyone else feel that this game is going absolutely nowhere?
Welcome to King's
Well,
Quest.
Like
Yeah.
in Spotlight.
I've had, Fred, I've had that feeling for a while now.
Oh, here we go. Cross bridge, maximum 7 trips.
Okay. There is an awful lot of just wandering around doing fuck all in King's Quest games, I have noticed. This is a magical
The
door!
lyrics to the song.
But trolls, exploration is gameplay.
Yeah, not boredom isn't.
True.
So, anything we should try, just a last thing to try in King's Quest 2, because I'm getting bored.
Just walk across the bridge a
break
little
down the door.
Fuck. I just fell
Control
down.
Z.
Alright. I'm
Richard
going
makes
to...
a good point.
Dracula's castle.
Richard says, just try crossing the bridge a couple of times for the biggest bullshit in the series. Will do.
Yep.
Richard also says, have you noticed how much this game is like Space Quest 2? I'm just saying.
I have not noticed. In fact, you are quite mistaken, sir.
There is a reason.
There you
they
are,
call
get on
Space
that.
Quest 2 King's Quest and
It's almost like they're by the same people. What?
Yeah. Actually, there is that thing that Scott Murphy put in the game, but it's
no.
It's so horrible. I deign not even to mention it. You guys can look that up on your own. Ooh.
At least
do it when he can speak for himself.
Yeah. Oh dear, what a shame. The rickety old bridge collapses as you attempt crossing it. You have fallen to your death. Bullshit indeed.
Yeah, it's pretty bullshit.
Straight up bullshit.
Jump that. I mean, come on.
That'd be funny if they kind of knew what was going on. It's like, hope you saved.
Did you not? Oh.
I hate
And continuing the Ur reference, there's where the bridge came from.
Ooh.
Hope you didn't save the 6th time
Space
across.
Quest would have actually done that. I would have gone, hope you saved your game.
I would have said, thanks for playing, you're a pant load. It'll just insult you and you go on your merry way. I have... Gets even... It's even worse because the death music ends with the da-da-da-da-da-da, as in, fuck you very much. Fuck.
You died.
Sorry.
Thank you very much, Mr.
All right, we had a competition. Now remember to claim...
I am King Edward, and I wish to say that you can go fuck yourself.
I'm on
an
adventure, man.
To claim your prize, to claim your Steam keys, you have to give me an email. You have to shoot me an email at contact@spacequesthistorian.com. I may have failed to mention that the first time around. So you two lovely people who won the Space Quest collection, please shoot me an email at contact@spacequesthistorian.com to claim your prize. For good measure, type in, your winning comment, just so I know it's you. Because no one can fake that, possibly.
Yeah. I didn't mention them on the chat.
Yeah. And as Stephen plays us off into the sunset, apparently, Gemini, you were taking notes for this competition. You can do this one in a silly voice, if you feel like it.
You mean my
No,
voice?
stay away.
Anyway.
Maybe
Please stay away to heaven.
All right.
maybe do the rolling R shit. No, I'm just kidding. Gemini does fantastic.
Turtle asks why.
Play the immigrant song.
She has ways if you have gone.
All right.
Be quiet while Gemini is talking.
Right, silence. We have a lot of these to get through. We have like 16 or 17 this
Holy fuck.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Why does it suck being an adventure game hero? / Bunny says being an adventure game hero sucks because you eventually end up touching everything, whether you want to or not.
Oh, that's dirty in a surreptitious way. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Eden Waith, I guess, 17 says, why does it suck? No bathrooms.
Fair point.
No, there's a lot of bathrooms in Leisure Suit Lair. There's a bathroom in Space Quest 2. Actually, you can blow up the bathroom.
Bathroom in Laura Bow.
Yeah. So
You just have to hope you're in the right game.
You could actually take a poop, I believe, in the bathroom in our Space Quest 2.
Ooh, bonus for that one. But sorry.
Sorry, what verb is involved in making that happen?
Durende says,
You know the fun icon?
Yeah, let's hear the next one. We're done with poop now.
I'm the only sensible one here trying to move on with this shit. Durende says, being an adventure game hero sucks because of all the uncomfortable things you stuff in your pants.
Also kind of dirty, but
I like
overtly
that one.
dirty. It is good.
Chicken soup is definitely up there.
No, it's
Putting
down there.
chickens-
It's in your pants. All right. PT Rick says,
Yeah, next one.
it sucks because you are limited to pants made entirely out of pockets.
I don't get it. I mean, I sort of get it, but I'm not sure I do.
Well, it's VT Marik. He already won. He's not trying.
Hey, everybody. This is Wirebrain. How are you guys doing?
Hi there.
Hey, Wirebrain. Good to get to join.
From work. How you guys?
Nice.
Still playing Steve Quest?
Yeah, we're still playing Stop Dying, Steve. Actually, Mike, we're in the middle of a competition. Someone's going to win a Quest for Glory collection by answering the question, why does being an adventure game hero sucks? And Gemini's just reading out the submissions. So we all get we all get to decide which one's the winner. So
and
yeah, it sounds like the last guy was really just hates cargo pants.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because I love cargo pants, so that comment automatically loses. All right. Rick Goal says, it sucks to be an adventure game hero because one of the funnest parts is finding all the ways to kill the adventure game hero.
Oh, that's a sly little... rubbing my...
So far, if anyone's interested.
Probably Richard says, why does it suck? You save early, you save often, and still nobody fucking appreciates you.
Bonus point for swearing.
They occasionally slide a newspaper under the door, but that's about it.
We have a new entrant. MJ Music Guy says, because you can't have fun if you want a flaming sword.
Ooh. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it either.
That's advice of life right there. I mean, what's there to get?
That may or may not have anything to do with the entry. I just saw because and I copied it.
You got a flaming sword. You probably need to get some penicillin.
If you have a flaming sword for longer than 4 hours. Pickleball says,
back to your doctor.
It sucks because you can never truly die. Someone can always reload the game on you.
I died.
Oh, so you're like a suicidal adventure game hero?
Go back in your box.
I'm so lonely.
Robo Dragon says one of the worst parts about being an adventure game hero is having to stick whole brooms and ladders in your pants.
Brooms and
why is that bad?
Yeah, why is that a bad thing?
Well, yeah, what's different, you know?
I mean, warm cauldrons I could understand, but brooms and ladders, shit, that's useful.
Just as long as it's not James Brooms.
I can stick James Broomy down my wait, what?
To be fair, I guess the
that was just one time at Adventure X.
I guess it depends on whether the broom is horizontally or vertically oriented. A big difference there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there could be some sexual harassment suits there.
Unwanted sexual.
Should we move hastily on? I think.
Sith Lord 2.
I'm sorry.
Sith Lord 2 says it sucks to be an adventure game hero because you never get the girl at the end of the game.
That's weird.
But he does. But King Graham does get the girl at the end.
We're playing the game where you do get the girl at the end.
Murphy.
At the end of 3, you technically get the girl, but then you find out it's your sister.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
but I went ahead.
You're still showing your ass.
Osclu sent in 2 entries, but this is before we kind of established the no duplicate entries. So just to be fair, I'll read them both. Says being an adventure game hero would suck because the game might be a King's Quest game. Also, it would suck because I already have trouble finding my goddamn keys with all this normal stuff cluttering my pockets.
I like the first one better, but yeah. I mean, so far.
Identify with the second one.
So far, my favorite was still the first one. It was surreptitiously dirty.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Douchey Guy says it would suck because people would kill you over and over again and make YouTube videos about it.
Okay.
About it.
We're saying
that one touches me in a deep place. I'll show you on the doll where that one touched me.
Would it be a LeChuck doll?
Says it sucks to be an adventure game hero because people inevitably confuse your name with the princess. Stop calling me Zelda.
That's an RPG. That's disqualified. I'm sorry. That made me laugh.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's good.
Siriar says you're never paid unless exception. You don't get sick pay, no paid vacations, no necessary equipment for survival. And when things get real, and as in spellcasting 101, 201, and 301, you have to carry everything with your hands.
Well, you can't just put it in your pocket? So
at least we have good dental plans.
Lisa needs braces.
Plan.
Lisa needs braces.
Hello, bro.
Adventurous 101 says it sucks to be a hero because you're never allowed to have an erection. And yes, I am on my 3rd Guinness, but I had a long drive today, and I've got, unfortunately, the truck driver's sunburn to prove it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the winner.
That is definitely the winner.
That's a good one.
Some of that was not entirely relevant to the question. But
consider the channel that it's on. Does it matter?
Lastly, Captain Sidekick says it sucks to be an adventure game hero because sometimes you have to do terrible things to continue the story.
That's
deep.
Like play King's Quest.
That's actually really deep. Also, the one with the erection thing, that kind of precludes the entire Leisure Suit Larry game, unless he's doing the wet noodle business. I don't know.
A Quest for Glory 4 and 3/4.5. That's very erection based.
Yes.
Are you accusing Larry of throwing sausage? Is that what you're doing here?
I
don't
might.
think I would necessarily classify Larry as a hero.
That's true.
I like probably Richard's save early, save off, and nobody fucking appreciates you.
Yeah, I like that one, and I like the first one. What was the first one again?
That was Slash Bunny. Sucks because you eventually end up touching everything, whether you want to or not.
Yeah. I mean, I know for a fact that Richard already has all the Quest for Glory games. Because he actually helped me when I tried streaming the first one. Yeah, he actually says in the chat right now, don't worry, I have all the games. Is there
I want to vote for the Keys one.
The Keys one.
That's Osclu. Also, the adventure game hero would suck because I already have trouble finding my goddamn keys without all this normal stuff cluttering my pockets.
That's true. Does anyone else have a favorite?
I've been there, man.
Sean liked the erection one. I know that.
I like the Guinness.
That seems to be the winner.
The erection one was the one that elicited the most enthusiastic response, I would feel.
For sure.
So that is Adventurous 101.
Yeah, I think
everyone a raise.
I think Adventurous 101. I mean, you know the audience you're playing to. I think Adventurous 101 has won a copy of the Quest for Glory collection. So, congratulations, Adventurous 101. To claim your prize, please type the word erection in an email and send it to contact@spacequesthistorian.com.
Dude, it's going to be end up on a list. He's never going to get it.
Hashtag erection.
Do you really think Trolls has the word erection on like a blacklist? Come on.
That was brilliant.
Who's got
Okay.
the boing noise? I like that.
That's me. It's my jaw harp.
Do it again.
Nice.
I thought it was your erection.
Oh, that is so
Stop
creepy.
playing with it.
That is so creepy.
Now
Moving
let's
on from
play
King's
the one
Quest to
where,
Hicks Quest.
now let's play the one where you find out you're dating your goddamn sister.
King Edward, you
Are
can
we
have your
going to
time.
find Freddy Parker's tier pharmacist?
You're not even in this fucking game.
All right,
Edward, it's time for your sponge bath. Come on.
Oh, okay.
the next.
You know what they
I'm Scottish.
say? It's not monarchy without incest.
Children, if you please. The next competition for King's Quest 3 here is, let's see, what game should we be giving out here? How about we make this interesting? You can win either a copy.
Unreleased Space Quest 3 VGA.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no one found that funny from Infamous Quest. All right, you can win a copy of Caesar 3 or 4. So we'll be giving out a key to Caesar 3 and Caesar 4. I'm guessing is Caesar 3 the worse game than Caesar 4? I don't know. You would think that with increments, you know.
I don't know. I've only played Caesar 2 because it came
I've played
in a
Caesar
multi-player.
3. Caesar 3 is like super addictive. So
Okay.
there's that.
So Caesar 4 might be.
Was Caesar 3 the one with or without croutons?
That took a while, but I got it. I got it. Okay, so
Salad joke.
we're gonna give out 2 Steam keys for this one. Gemini, before I ask the question, did you have to get running, or can you stick around?
No.
You can stick around for
The reason I left earlier is because I had to get a glass in the freezer. I got my drink.
Oh,
I'm good.
Cool. Okay, so you're
I got to get running, guys. You guys take care.
Hey.
Continue getting through Steve Quest and definitely try getting through the Have you guys gotten through that horrible labyrinth of the American healthcare system? Because that's a real problem in that game.
Oh, you have to map that one, yeah.
Worst maze puzzle of all.
Yeah.
Kidney quest.
Exactly.
I mean, just to get in, you have to shove a newspaper under the door, and it's just terrible.
Yeah, that one.
Do 37
Okay,
sliding
guys,
puzzles.
take care.
Bye, Wyatt.
See you, Mike.
Bye.
Good of you to
It's
join
the
us.
greatest labyrinth ever. Everyone who's been in it says it's the best labyrinth they've ever been in.
Oh God! Let's never do that again.
Dies.
Actually, I have a question. So when I play King's Quest 3, I want you to answer the following question to win a copy of either Caesar 3 or 4. If you could conquer the land of Daventry, just shove King Graham off his fucking throne and plant your ass down, what would be your first decree as new king? Go.
And also, tag me in your response so it'll make it easier for me to see. Gemini does games.
Yeah, actually, that's a very good idea. Tag Gemini the secretary.
Do we have a hashtag? Do we have a hashtag for this whole thing?
For the competition? No. I mean, it's
Maybe get one.
Does Twitch support hashtags? I didn't know that. Okay, we are playing King's Quest 3 now.
Shiny edition.
Shiny.
Now with Manananan.
More. 10 times more manananan. Okay, are you gonna say anything, fucker? Or are you just gonna stay? Okay, your kitchen is filthy.
There's
Go
Banana
clean.
Man.
Yeah. See, now this one I actually have played a little bit. I played this a lot when I was a kid. Way too young.
Same sorcerer
Wait,
from
what?
King's Quest 1?
What? I thought you never played these games.
I didn't, but when you're
Revelation!
when I was a kid, you'd get games on floppy disks and you just sort of install it and go, what the hell is this shit now? And
Did you want a floppy disk?
yeah, exactly.
And then you started playing this thing you didn't know.
This is like a dude hanging out in the playground next to my elementary school, just going, yeah.
Did he offer you candy?
Yeah. No, he offered me. He offered me floppy disks, and then for some reason my ass hurt.
Was it floppy disks or something that rhymed with floppy disks?
I wasn't terribly clear on that, but then I got syphilis. I don't know. Anyway,
Floppy disks.
A flaming sword.
Don't you think there's a certain resemblance between Mana 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 and the good King Edward?
Your kitchen is filthy! Go clean it now! By the way, your kitchen is what I call my penis!
Jesus.
Oh, great time for me to come back.
Oh,
Really left.
welcome back, Brasilka. Things are off to a flying start.
Welcome back, Mind the Penis.
All right.
Also, it's actually my kitchen, but I'm blaming you for my mess.
Is it the jar on the mantelpiece?
I do love in the... Yeah, I love in one of the remakes of this game. I love in one of the remakes of this game that are at the beginning that
Look, it's a cameo by James
and it's
Booth.
like pointing at Whitty and it's just like, pull my finger.
What is
Hey,
the
also
one
must
thing
be-
I've never known about this game? What is the yellow thing?
Pizza now! Hello!
Oh, Jesus, my ears hurt. That must mean Awesome Monsters and... Hello.
Can't go that high, come on.
What's
That's
the
like
yellow
mid-range for me. That's like I can go way louder than that.
Can you
No.
Can you actually like can you attract dogs from the entire neighborhood? Can you like do
Oh, I probably could. I go so high that I even can't hear it.
Wow.
Where were you when we needed to scare away the wolf in the other games?
I think that might be like a mushroom hanging from the roof.
It's like a big yellow sombrero.
Oh, this guy again.
Well, I think it's like a mushroom on its side that's been like hung up.
Oh, we'll just hang the mushroom up, will we?
You feel Manananan's cold gaze is
Mushroom.
actually I don't know if the stream's caught up to the text that's on my screen right now, but it's a very weird sentence grammatically. You feel Mananananan's cold gaze is quite unnerving.
You should tell him that.
Alright. Your gaze creeps me the fuck out.
Whoa.
What's a gaze?
Opens his mouth and sings.
Did you clean the kitchen, boy?
I certainly did. Now,
You clean your kitchen? I'm not sure this belongs to anymore. I've also forgotten how the King Edward voice actually works.
I sound like under ordinary circumstances. Did you clean up my throat? I mean kitchen.
I mean penis.
Why
why did they bother animating him looking under the bed if there's nothing there? Okay.
Because you can put them there later.
Oh, you can put shit under there. Okay.
Yeah, that's how you keep
Basically, yeah, you've got contraband later on when you
Okay.
get out of your
Now,
situation.
here's
In the remake, the icons have a red border.
Oh, neat. All right. Okay, I'm gonna be an asshole to this cat now. Nimble, you grab the nasty cat. Now that you have it, what are you going to do with it? Get fed.
Kick the cat.
That's all I know. Screech.
Oh, look
Check it out
behind the look behind the
Kitty.
tapestry in this
New to
screen
the
with his with his bed.
Under the tapestry. Oh, okay. I will.
You have a cat now. There's nothing else to do in the game.
Did you
Oh,
shove it in your pants? No.
The cat can teleport.
I voiced the cat in the remake we did, and it was a terrible voice I did.
I'm sure it was amazing.
Oh shit! Hang on.
I'm a cat. I'm very old.
Okay, the chat's just degenerating into nonsense. They're actually
better than I'm a parrot.
Sorry, the voice chat or the Twitch chat?
Yes.
Mostly the voice chat. There's an Easter egg apparently. You lift the bottom of the tapestry and peer behind it. The wall is filled with cracks. Haha. You can see why would hang a tapestry here. There are also
would hang a tapestry here. There are also distance of charcoal scribbled drawings, diagrams, maps, and nurse programs with the legend. I'm dead.
Who let the guy from LOLON?
There are way too many people in this chat. Okay, this is the weird part. There are dozens of charcoal scribbled drawings, diagrams, maps, and notes to programmers with the legend King's Quest 4. But you're uninterested in this since you presently have your hands full with King's Quest 3.
We're gonna need G Crusher here. You lower the tapestry and smooth out the wrinkles. That's innuendo.
Somebody's interested in King's Quest 4.
I approve.
Do you approve of this innuendo? That's good, sir.
Yeah, it's so bad that he's not even interested in it. He's like, just give me the fuck out of 3.
Also, Ikifu, I think someone in the stream chat wants you to say, I am here to see the tapestries.
What the hell?
What the fuck was that?
The power of Christ compels you.
Normal talking voice. Isn't that what a Scottish accent is?
Yeah.
That was not bad. Frightening.
It was not Indiana Jones, but okay.
I'll take it.
I no longer need to pee.
Okay.
They are digging in the wrong place.
I will now tell a story, kids. Earlier, Alexander was perturbed by the fact that I had played this before because what the hell am I doing? Now, true, I have played this before. I was 8 or 9 years old, and I've never managed to get rid of the wizard. I know there's a lot of bullshit about, as you say, contraband, hide it under the bed, go into the secret passage, and then cook up some shit that's in the manual for some fucking reason. What we used to do when I was a kid was simply type in bye-bye wizard, which doesn't work in this fucking version. Why doesn't it work in this version?
Why would it work in this version?
Because
It work in any version.
It worked.
Is it like a crack?
No, it worked in.
I mean, you got some weird funkiness.
I think you're imagining.
I mean, you wouldn't have to.
Never heard that.
No, you wouldn't have to crack this game because it doesn't come with copy
This
protection.
wasn't a drug-induced dream.
I'm absolutely certain this worked a charm in me youngin' days. The wizard would then go for, he'd fuck off for 30 minutes. Apparently, it doesn't work in this version. You will create
and then
no
Richard has
magic.
suggested that if you want to tell stories, maybe pause the game because,
Yeah, you are on a timer.
That's a good point.
I'm now on normal speed.
Oh no!
Approve of the big references in chat.
Press Alt D, then Baba Wizard should work.
I'm pressing Alt D, but the debug thing doesn't work in Scum VM, so fuck you, Scum VM.
Cocaine!
Right. Okay, so it actually does. So I wasn't lying.
It's bye-bye enchanter, maybe, not bye-bye wizard.
No, it's bye-bye wizard, because we couldn't spell enchanter when I was 8 years old.
How about bye bye King Edward? Because it's totally fucking King Edward.
Yeah. Anyway.
Bye by InSync.
Apparently you are.
Miss American Pie.
Why can't I enable? I want to enable debug mode because I want to teleport around
How
too.
about bye? What would a good way be to?
There you go.
Beep boopy doo boop boop beep boop.
I mean, that's a bit long, but you can give it a try.
And you can just be like, feck off.
Feck off.
Please no wizard.
You can't stop me. You push the large book aside, revealing a metal lever attached to the back of the bookshelf, but the wizard appears and eats your ass.
Oh, Gwydion, what do you say to a nice cup of tea?
Okay. Can anyone...
My face, narc.
Can anyone speed run this game? Can we?
Yeah, people have.
No, but is it possible to get rid of the wizard in one go? Don't have to bother with all the bullshit of hiding stuff under your bed.
To say here is, does anybody here who might have control know what they're doing? This might be what we need here.
I think you have to type gimme gimme.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't work without having the debug mode enabled, and you can't do that in ScumVM. Okay.
So this might be a sensitive subject given some of the people in this chat, but which King's Quest 3 remake was the one that featured the sort of like subplot that Mananan had actually kept several slaves named Gwydion?
Yeah, it's obviously AGDI.
Okay. I thought that was like the only good thing about that remake. Fuck you, remake, other people, infamous quests for life. Sorry.
What?
Yeah.
I like how he has an obsession with the name Gwydion. I shall have a new slave, and I shall call him Gwydion.
Because he's old, he can't remember any other names.
Okay, this is fucked
He can't
up.
even remember his own name.
This
Am
is
I
fucked
Gwydion?
up.
Fair, Manamana is a pretty awful name.
It's a Welsh name, Gwydion.
Yeah, it's I really do like that name.
I'm actually trying. I'm trying to run.
Too big there, trolls. That's not the right game.
It's King's Quest 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's 262 meg. Yeah, that's
wow.
Back in a minute.
way too big.
Oh, 5 megabytes for one King's Quest game. That is not
Cat
right.
emergency.
Okay. So
Very important.
apparently, King's Quest 3 is kind of a bust because I've never gotten around the wizard thing, and it is the stupidest fucking puzzle ever. So we can't walk around. My plan was
Like
to
the first half of the game, isn't it?
yeah, kind of. My plan was to get rid of the wizard by cheating and then just walk around, but you can't debug in ScumVM. Now I'm trying to
game. The second half is piracy.
I did not know that.
now I'm trying to
Yeah,
run
the
the
second
game.
half is it's bad.
Trying to run the game in
It's
DOS
not
box.
bad,
It's not
but
working.
It's gross. It can
No,
be-
you're right. It's bad.
Actually,
Yeah.
why won't it do this? Oh, I know why. Yeah, I think Sean was onto something because it's actually not the right King's Quest I was trying to get into. Here we go.
You remember?
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, I think we're onto something. Yes. We have accomplished something.
The number 3 is what you're looking for. Yeah, there you go.
This is how we did back in my day, kids.
Golf clap.
Golf clap. I was trying to run the infamous Quest's remake of King's Quest 3 in DOS. Of course, that's not going to work.
Oh, you're not running that piece of shit, are you?
No. I feel you need to run that piece of shit.
I do need to run that piece of shit.
I want to see this bye-bye wizard first.
I can't enable debug mode in this one either for some reason.
Rat's ass, sorry.
Rat's ass?
Rat sass.
Yeah,
Sassy rat.
Rat's ass just brings up the
I'm
about.
not here for any of your rat sass.
Oh,
Oh snap! It's King Graham himself.
what does that do?
No, that's happened normally. Yeah.
As long as it's not King Edward.
What? Did you just do it with a bloody comma?
Yes, I did.
Sorry.
It
I think you're in debug mode now, aren't you?
Oh wow. You
looks like it.
He's dead! Yes! It worked! Oh, thank you.
Very distracted.
Yay! The wizard is dead. The wizard is dead. Fuck the wizard up his stupid fucking ass with his pointy hat.
I mean, it's often it wouldn't really go anywhere, but
Right.
it's fucking with
Type-
it anyway. Da-da-da.
Type
We're off to
TP
kill the
and you
wizard.
can change the room.
Yeah, teleport. Yeah, I know all of
No
this.
TPK, that goes bad.
I like that.
Saw that.
Actually, do this first.
I just can't believe that they just like throw this right on you. It's like you just got out of the wizard's house. Now fuck you again because we're Sierra.
Yeah. Now, okay, I am gonna save scum it from here, because fuck this. But
You've done well.
I know how to stare. Because
Stair
what?
quest.
Yes. I was a dev on StairQuest. I've tested that fucking game a million times.
Also,
I got through it without dying.
earlier, but somebody brought up Ladder Quest 2019.
I will not confirm or deny anything.
Oh yeah, Fred was a dev on StairQuest as well.
Nice.
He's also a person.
I did
music.
Hey, I know I saved scum halfway down, but I didn't die once.
You did
Praise
pretty
me,
good.
praise me.
Even considering.
You've nailed it.
I've nailed many things to many things, but this one I nailed. Yeah.
Then you're gonna get mugged by the robbers.
The rubbers? You mean like a gang of prophylactics are going to assault me?
On their mopeds.
A gang of prophylact. What the heck?
This is all very improper.
There we go.
All right.
This is not at all how this chat started.
Bust down the door.
Started on a very classic
Mandel, how
note.
you doing, buddy?
Oh, we have.
How are you guys?
Hi!
Hey,
Hey, it's Josh Mandel.
we
I
have.
told you King Graham was in the chat.
Yeah,
Josh!
Josh Mandel. How are you doing?
Do I hear
Hello.
Corey?
Do
I hear Corey Cole?
Do you? If you do, he's haunting you.
I thought I had, maybe.
Like on the
I thought I
DL for sure.
recognized his voice, but apparently I didn't. Never mind.
It's very good to have you here, Josh. Thank you so much for joining us. Josh Mandel, everyone.
Freaking time, buddy.
Hey Josh, I've heard so much about you, but unfortunately I have to go because Trolls speaks nothing but highly of you when he talks in our stream. So I just want to say thanks for having me on, but it is time for me to depart.
You have to go because Troll speaks highly of you.
You can't stand compliments.
This is. I mean, this
It's
is.
the
Trolls
drugs.
just all on it.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, when I was just talking to Josh Mandel, it's like,
What the hell is that? We're haunted. We're haunted.
Satan is in the chat as well.
Stream onto 3 people, then it won't kill you.
Hello, Satan.
Steve's old kidneys. That's what it is. Steve's old kidneys are haunting us.
Steve has gone missing for a while, actually. I've not heard him or his guitar or his penis.
Oh shit.
All right, thank you very much, everybody. I will see you, and I hope you guys hit your $29,000, $200 goal. Why didn't you do 30,000? It's fine.
Thank you so much for stopping by, Alexander.
Yeah,
Bye,
thanks,
man.
Bye bye.
Trolls. See ya.
Meet you.
So yeah. The reason it's a weird number, the goal for the campaign, is because if I just whacked $30,000 there, people will be, guys, just made up that number. So it actually sounds like I've put some thought into it or something.
I thought you were gonna say it was because of taxation or something.
No, it's much
Funny
the
because it's true.
it's much the same way that he prices Order of the Thorn. What? Okay. Anyway, so we are joined not only by a living legend, that would be Josh Mandel, who, of course, is the unsung heart and soul of Sierra, writer of many games. You may have played.
Pshaw.
Oh, tis pshaw. We are also joined by another legend, who for some reason tolerates my company even though he doesn't have to. It is Mr. Wadget himself, Dave Gilbert, who is struggling to unmute his microphone. But he is here, I promise.
Fuck at the moment, I'm afraid.
Yeah. But he is here, and eventually we will probably hear his voice. Maybe. There is a chance we might. Why am I...
We'll figure it out.
Why
It's
am
not a moderator level thing, is it?
No.
I mean, it's letting me talk, and I'm not nothing.
I know from my experience, if Discord can't find your microphone, the mute button will be jammed on. So it could be a...
Oh, okay. So we are...
problem.
Mute button is jammed.
I'm so glad you
Dave
guys are still
Gilbert.
playing King's Quest 3 after I went away.
Oh,
Playing is a grandiose term.
And stay out.
And there's a bear.
I have been accosted by a bear. To be fair, I broke into his house and.
He threw you down the stairs like your DJ Jazzy Jeff.
That is the
that's
best
interesting.
Sierra animation ever. That little spinning head there. I love that.
was kind of
We kept that in the remake, didn't we? The whole.
We did. Well,
flimsy-
that's the only good thing. That's the only good thing in our remake.
I actually prefer the climbing
I thought you were
rock
going to say the only
animation.
good thing in this game.
Oh no, yes, your climbing rock animation. That's amazing.
It is
That's
very
like-
good. I did that when I was 14 or 15. And look at
Probably
me now.
Richard says, Daddy Bear has found you sleeping with baby bear in bed. You are now married.
Actually, Josh voiced King Graham in our remake, didn't he?
I tracked Josh down in a
freaking long.
I was like, I had to find Josh's email, and then he replied back to me, Josh, and then it was amazing. You voiced it, and it was great. I was so happy when you said yes.
Unfortunately, I'm not quite as buff as I was back in those days.
Well, I also tracked down Andy Hoyos, because the voice of Mordak in King's Quest 5, and I thought he would be great for Mananan, and then you helped me. You said, I think I have his email somewhere, and you did. You sent it my way. He went out. He was interested in doing it. He went out. He bought a microphone just to get in the game.
Oh,
That's awesome. We hear Dave.
Andy is a fantastic guy. I love Andy Hoyos.
Oh yeah,
And
Andy
love
Hoyos.
Alan too. I hear he's here.
He is here.
Yes.
Hello, Josh.
Ken, I love you.
I love you too. And by the way, I agree about Andy Hoyos, and I haven't seen him since our days at Sierra. So if you wouldn't mind shooting me his email.
So you haven't seen him since he.
You were the yeah.
You haven't seen him since he designed Phantasmagoria. Yes,
I'll send that to you, Ken.
So Josh can attest to this. Back when we worked together, I used to wander over to his desk and steal candies off his desk. My favorite were the Atomic Red Hots, the Jawbreakers that have a lot of cinnamon and very hot.
Those are the best.
Those are the best. And I finally paid Josh back about a year and a half ago. I sent him a gigantic box of Atomic Red Hots. And I don't know, have you finished them yet, Josh?
Yes, I have, and I bought more.
Well,
If
you're
you leave
welcome.
a full of candies on your desk,
Can't
what
get
do you
enough of
expect?
them.
I mean, come on.
Also,
So you have an addiction now, right?
Yes, my name is Josh Mandel, and I am addicted to atomic fireballs.
Hi, Josh.
Hi,
I bought a
Josh.
packet of those in the Cabela's in Nevada like 2 years ago, and it took me a year to eat the entire thing because I made the mistake of eating 3 of them at once when I first got them, and I couldn't taste anything for like a week after.
What?
Now you know why I was taking them off of Josh's desk.
Yep.
We also have a legend who has now unmuted his microphone. Mr. Dave Gilbert, how are you doing, sir?
Hello, I finally made it. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but it's working now.
Cool. Very glad.
Dave Gilbert.
Welcome.
Hey.
Dave Gilbert.
There's
Dave.
people in here that I don't know who all of you are, but I'm sure you're all lovely.
Have
You kind of sound like you're in a closet. It sounds like it's using like your webcam mic or something.
No, it's
It sounds
a
like
Blue
he's-
Yeti.
Really? That's weird.
He got red hots in his mouth. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, not the weirdest noise we'll have had on this stream so far.
It's a goal for the fundraiser. If we raise the full amount, a game
that a little better?
industry legend will come out of the closet on the air.
Oh wow! Now we have to
And
take
what?
bets. Which one?
Yeah, which one, Josh?
That'll be revealed at
No,
the end of the stream.
You've got to rephrase
Donate,
that.
and you'll find out.
I love how Josh actually responds like a Sierra parser. I think you'll have to rephrase that. You are not close enough.
I don't understand the word closet.
Oops, you said something I didn't think of.
Oops, you tried something we didn't think of. Everyone is now kicked out of the chat. We can all go home.
There is no jumping in this game except when there is.
Oh, is there a jump key in this game?
What is the name of your Twitch channel so I can get to it?
Here, I'll link it.
Twitch.com/spacequest.
Yeah, I was gone for a little while. Did you deal with Mananan, or have you just come down here?
I think he's dead.
We dealt with him.
We dealt with him.
It's TP.
With
It's entirely accurate.
You put the room number in.
Yeah.
Try TP 58.
That debugging thing does not work for some reason.
No.
And again, we can't get it. Fuck it. Does anyone have something that they desperately want to see me try in King's Quest 3 before we move on? We've already
drown.
Drown?
You gotta drown in every game.
You've done it in the first two. Why not?
Spider. No, you got the spider.
Oh, the spider.
Get stuck in the spider web.
All right.
Oh yeah, that one's always a fun one. You're right there.
Get him to drown. We've got a thing going.
No, the spider.
All right, we'll do both. Easy, kids. I will turn this car around. As you touch the sticky web, a giant spider drops down from her lair in the tree above. You attempt to escape, but her sticky web holds you fast. For some reason, this is...
What?
this is narrated by a young Orson Welles. Ah, the French.
As you touch the sticky web, a giant spider drops down from... That's not Orson Welles, sorry.
Oh.
It was good. I liked it.
It's more like Tom Waits, but it's very good.
I should touch the sticky web.
And that was Decker Kane.
Stay a while. And
Now,
listen.
while we're still on
I thought that was King Edward.
King's Quest 3, should I tell my very stupid story from the King's Quest?
Now.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Rasulka has the King's
Yes,
Quest
please.
companion with her, and it
Yes,
has
the...
Oh, take it away.
I'll just briefly mention about what the main premise of this book is. It basically starts off with the sentence, "This is important. Daventry is a real place. I've been receiving emails from there for many
It's in
years."
Northamptonshire.
Yeah. So Peter Spears is a little crazy, and but during the section on King's Quest 3, they've got all the spells. They've actually got the wording of the spells wrong, which is really great if you're trying to use it to actually get through the game. But on one of the spells, right near the end, they have this section called it's a whole page where it's like a note where it's like how they're talking about the spell word. But it's like it basically starts off with the inhabitants of the hamlet of Bruce in southeastern Ludor have an oral tradition that Thor once visited there. And it's basically this whole page where they basically talk about the Hulk facing off against Thor in Ludor. And now they've put up a sign that just stays there forever that's called the Banner of Bruce.
Who's Bruce?
Bruce Banner.
Well, Bruce Banner. What, the Hulk?
Well, after William Wallace got executed by the English, this guy called Robert the Bruce came in, and he just sort of continued on the campaign against the English. You've seen that movie, right?
It's funny though.
But it's one of those things. Did someone
Entirely
say
depends
yes?
on your perspective.
Hey, you can swim in this game.
Yeah.
Swim.
I will now swim forever.
Page about
Swim too
the
far.
Hulk versus Thor in our book about King's Quest.
Steve's back.
It's canon.
Okay.
I'll be honest, that is not what I was expecting to hear out of that companion book.
No.
That is
also know
really
why,
weird.
King Graham throws the cheese into the machine at the end.
Oh, we haven't gotten that far.
Oh, yeah, tell me.
No spoilers. No spoilers. We've got to find out.
Well, I think with Josh here, do we do we go to King's Quest 5 now?
Sorry.
We might actually.
Can't skip Thor.
Can you sit down?
I joined specifically for 4 because I can play 4 in under an hour.
You panic and start to strike. We are now drowning.
Hulk versus Thor.
There are no sharks to be worried about.
An automobile factory.
That's a really good drowning animation.
That's quite the panic animation.
Not bad.
Yeah, well done, animators.
Was that Mark Crow who
That's
did?
not Mark Crow.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, because he does things with images.
He has seen some dark shit.
I think I have to take off, you guys, but it's been the company's been a pleasure. The games haven't.
The games are pretty shit.
Your King Edward voice has been an absolute pleasure.
Why, thank
you're awesome.
What do you mean his voice? We've had King Edward next to him the whole time.
Yes, the chat also agrees that we cannot skip number 4. This is gonna take a while.
4 is when they start getting good, so...
4 is one of my favorite ones. I actually legitimately like it.
But
yeah,
Fred, it was very good of you to join us, Fred. Thank you so much for doing that.
Do take care, and please do stop dying, Steve, and also stop digging around with your guitar.
Digging.
Never stop.
He makes no
Take care,
promises.
everyone. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Stay, Fred.
All right. Oh, Josh Mandel asks, which version of King's Quest 1 did I play? Version
We played the AGI because you weren't here.
AGI 2.0F, and I do know that the SCI version has what was written by Josh, and I actually do have that. I just haven't put it in Scum VM. So while I do that, Gemini, why don't you do the secretary thing with the competition?
Without music.
I will as soon as the Gale Force wins. Stop penetrating.
Yeah, who keeps breathing into their microphone? It's really weird.
I think that might be my cat. Sorry. My cat's very taken with the microphone.
I always mute before I begin panting heavily.
Steve, can you do the Jeopardy music as the question is asked?
No, fuck the rest of this. I want to hear cat purrs.
Okay, the question. If you could conquer the land of Daventry, what would be your first decree? Only had 6 entries for this one. VT Marik says, first decree, the traditional meal of Thanksgiving is now owl.
Yay! I like that one.
Owl.
That gets my vote.
Owl.
Osklu says, as the new king of Daventry, I would just take the first cap to lost wages and leave all those gnomes and goats to run the place. Yamiko Panda says, mandatory biology lessons for owls to learn the difference between poisonous and venomous.
That seems like a very specific decree, but yeah, I'll take it.
Do you want to save lives or not, trolls?
He does have a point.
All right, bye, Papaya Chemist. She's leaving.
Bye-bye, Papaya.
Bye, Papaya. Does that mean she's off to drive?
Papaya.
Yep.
Papaya.
So she could be back.
Kale says, as the new ruler of Daventry, my first decree would be gentle to mildly vigorous hand jobs for all.
Oh. Wow.
Gentle to
mildly vigorous.
That's a hell of a platform.
Siriar says, I declare the kingdom of Daventry as part of my empire. The king remains king, but should he abuse his powers, the empire will interfere in the kingdom of Daventry.
Holy shit! I was not expecting a serious answer.
That's the plot to the next Star Wars movie, I think.
And I'll go ahead and say I like this one. And it's from the winner of the last question, Adventurous 101, who says, my first decree would be, if the kingdom is in peril, all citizens must help any heroes without asking for something in return first.
I think that's happening anyway. Well, not so much asking in return. No, I was thinking of the fact you can go and take any item that's within reach.
I think my favorite is probably the one, the first one, where the national dish is now
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I think
that one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a favorite that is not the first one? They were all
poisonous versus venomous, but I like the owl one too, the Thanksgiving one too.
I mean,
they're both kind of owl related, actually.
Yeah,
they are. But the first one was more clever. I feel. I don't know.
Well, I think we should just ask King Graham himself.
Yeah, actually, that's not too bad. Josh, which one of these lovely entries, and they were lovely all, by the way, did you find the most riveting?
You mean which one of all the versions and everything?
Oh, the answers to the competition questions that were just read aloud. I don't know if you were listening. If you weren't,
oh, I had to. No, my wife just got home and I had to go. Oh, I missed it all.
Dang. Well, that's the first time you'll ever hear King Graham say that.
Can you read them again?
If you could conquer the land of Daventry, what would be your first decree? VT Marik says, first decree, the traditional meal of Thanksgiving is now owl. Osklu says, as the new king of Daventry, I would take the first cab to lost wages and leave all those gnomes and goats to run the place. Yamiko Panda says, mandatory biology lessons for owls to learn the difference between poisonous and venomous. Kale Side says, as the new ruler of Daventry, my first decree would be gentle to mildly vigorous hand jobs for all. Siriar says, I declare the kingdom of Daventry as part of my empire. The king remains king, but should he abuse his power, the empire will interfere in the kingdom of Daventry. And Adventurous 101 says, my first decree would be, if the kingdom is in peril, all citizens must help any heroes without asking for something in return first.
I have to admit, I'm really looking forward to eating owl.
Yay!
Hooray! That
VT
sounds dirtier than it probably is.
That's indeed.
That's a new model in McDonald's, I think.
Well, owl is very tasty, I hear. Okay. So I think we can declare the owl-eating person is the winner. Was it?
VT Marik.
VT Marik, yes. VT Marik, please send the word I'm eating owl to contact@spacequesthistorian.com.
You mean the phrase?
Well, that's a phrase. No, if you type it as one word, that'd be great.
Hashtag second language.
Yeah. Absolutely. And
Andrew understood that I was saying owl and not Al.
eating owl. No, that's just terrible for everyone.
Oh my.
So yeah, do that, and you have won yourself a copy of the Quest for Glory collection. Yes, I should be writing this down.
3 or 4.
VT Marik 1 QFG.
Wasn't it Caesar 3 or something?
Yeah, it was Caesar 3.
Yeah, it was Caesar 3.
What was the? I should probably keep track of who won what. So the 2 Space Quest collections.
Oh, we lost Dave Gilbert.
Yeah, Dave had to. His mic is being a weirdo. So sadly,
a little bit.
Yes,
He's not being a weirdo, just the microphone.
Caesar's 3 or 4. I believe that was Adventurous.
I mean, he does his own voice recordings. I imagine the man has his mic tech down.
Adventurous.
I think he hires a studio though.
And
I have been
I think he
wrong
does
before.
now, actually, but I think he does now, but he definitely used to do it himself.
Yeah, out of his house.
Yeah.
Also, did we pick a second winner for the Caesars 3 and 4?
No, so I think, yeah.
No, we didn't.
This was
Yeah.
Caesar 3 or 4, I thought.
Yeah.
I thought this was the Quest for Glory.
Nope.
No, that was the
The
previous
last
one.
one was.
And did
Jules, have you been drinking again?
No, I have not. I promise
It's
I
the only way to
haven't.
get through these games sometimes.
Okay.
Look, I've been drinking. I don't know about y'all, but
No.
I have not.
I just
I've
down
been
to Stella.
drinking water, thank you.
I drank some
because
pineapple
I'm
juice
wholesome.
earlier.
you're welcome.
I've been a bit of a doofus. Can the people who won the Space Quest collections, could you raise your hands, please?
I won one.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I'm raising my hand. You can't see it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep an eye on the chat for that one. Most of us have been drinking. Adventurous says.
I have.
You haven't. Okay. Well, that's good. I guess. I guess since there are 2 games to give out, Caesar 3 and 4. Maybe we should let the hand job one win the second one. No, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm fine with that.
Yes.
You went straight to that second winner.
Bit discriminatory, but it did make me giggle. So
It was.
Does that email going to have to say, I give you good hand job by Devin?
it does now.
Hashtag what a jerk.
So who had the hand? Okay, this is gonna be a weird sentence. Who had the hand job one?
That was Kale Side.
Sorry, who?
Kale Side.
Kale side. All right, I'm gonna keep typing these one down.
Like a very weird.
Yeah, it is.
And for the record, you could probably just watch the VOD back to find out who won what.
Yeah.
If you, yeah.
I'm gonna do that. So yes, and also they're gonna send me an email. So if you haven't sent me an email already, people who've won the Space Quest collection, you're free to type it in the email. I won the Space Quest collection. That'd be great. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to look back on the VOD. But now let's just take a quick look at King's Quest 1. There's not gonna be a competition for this. I'm just gonna load it up and see what happens.
The SCI version.
The SCI version, yes.
Oh,
coming.
Which I think is one of the prettiest of the SCI games.
As there's not
personally.
a competition, I will be right back.
It's really beautiful.
And it has the best soundtrack.
And you can put the crown on people's heads.
Can you?
Yeah, I do that with every game that gives me the crown symbol, the crown cursor.
Oh, you could go like this. Yay!
Yeah.
Now it turned into an arrow and just stuck on this fucking head. Okay. So I've just been shoved out of the castle. What? Why?
Because Sparkle.
Oh, Ken did the music for this one. Nice. Why is Josh not mentioned in the credits at all? I wonder.
I would
Only
say he's
Josh
being
could
very
answer.
quiet, but he is muted at the moment. So oh, there he is.
I didn't know that I wasn't. I thought I was.
I don't.
We're figuring out some shit now.
Yeah, we are.
Oh no.
I'm gonna.
But he's in the
write
credit
it
of my hearts. That's what I can say.
Josh isn't in this quite immediately.
Hang on a bit.
and the rest of the gang. That's what it's. That's for.
And the rest.
Hang on, I'm
King's Quest 1.
This just doesn't want to get in. Okay, fuck it.
And the official theme music, very good.
I couldn't get Roland MT32 to work for some reason. It works when I play the Colonel's Bequest, and it worked with every other Space Quest 3. It worked, but nope. Okay, so let's watch the introduction then, and Can someone who worked at Sierra perhaps tell me why people decided to remake this in SCI? Because you did
and not VGA.
Yeah, Sierra did a lot of VGA remakes. You know, Space Quest 1, Leisure Suit Larry 1, but this one was remade in SCI. Does anyone know the reason behind that? Okay, Richard says money in the chat. Yes, that's we knew that. Was there?
But it's in quotation marks though, so I can only assume it's sarcastic.
Ken felt that that he already had these designs done, so it would be cheap and easy to just remake the designs with more up-to-date technology, so to speak. So, you know, it didn't turn out that way. It didn't turn out to be any cheaper than designing from scratch. But, you know, he didn't anticipate that.
That makes me happier than it should. I don't even know why.
It's just the principle of the thing just kind of works out good.
Yeah, it turns out
working out bad.
It turns out that high quality graphics and high quality music actually takes more time than you'd imagine to make. So yeah.
This was the beginning of Buff King Graham, though, wasn't it?
No, 2. He's really buff at the beginning of 2.
Oh, you're right. I keep forgetting that.
Oh yeah, that opening sprite was gigantic.
And actually, King's Quest 1 was ported to more platforms than any other game that Sierra released. It was on the AGI and the SCI, but it was also released on some of the computers from Japan. It was also the only adventure game that I know of from Sierra that was on the Nintendo.
King's Quest 1 was on the
King's Quest 5,
isn't it?
Was on
Nintendo. The first one is on Master System, and okay, I was actually holding off on this,
represent.
But I do have the Master System version ready to go for this evening, so we can take a look at that after we've seen this one. Is this just going to be them talking? I can't even skip this part, because if I press enter, it just goes back to the fucking title screen.
I like how we're such nerds that we're like to the people who actually work at Sierra. Actually,
I almost didn't. I was like, "Oh God, don't say it, and then it just came out anyway. I'm sorry.
No, you're absolutely right. It was King's Quest 5 that was on the platform, but King's Quest 1 made it was cross-platform in many
Save the game,
languages.
troll. Save
so-
the game, troll.
Yeah, no,
saving game, saving game.
Save it.
The best part about King's Quest 1 on the Master System is the drawing of King Graham in the manual. He looks like I don't know what he looks like, but he looks like a Keebler elf or something.
Keebler elf, I like that.
I'll see if I can find a picture.
I like how that save name fit perfectly.
Exactly the right amount of characters.
He was modeled on actually Crackle from the Rice Krispies. The 3 Rice Krispies.
Specifically the middle one?
Yeah.
Wow. What?
Yeah, I can't tell if that's a joke or not.
No, me neither.
I mean, it could go either way.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be. Never mind.
I
choose to believe.
Yeah,
I believe it.
I'm gonna believe it too. It sounds plausible.
Oh, there's also this great cover for the. I don't even know. It's too small to see.
Is it
for the PC Junior, the one with the knight on it? That looks like
yeah.
I'm actually looking at that right now.
Ah, yes, the cartridge version.
Yeah.
Oh, this is adorable. But once again, I'm just walking in a fucking circle and nothing is happening. Luckily, I haven't been accosted by any weird creatures yet.
But this one definitely has the dedicated jump button. I think
it does.
It's,
Oh, here's my namesake. A huge hulking troll stumps into view and blocks my way. I'm just gonna fuck off. Never trust a person named Troll. No, everyone's like, are we supposed to laugh at that or no? I think I'm not gonna laugh.
I chose not to laugh. I chose simply to make fun of you.
I like that. Can I climb this tree and kill something? Nope, there's nothing up there you need.
Why do you hate things that live in trees, trolls?
Because I live under bridges and it's much nicer. I don't fucking know.
Taking red herrings from... No, hold on.
Okay, again, I don't see anything to do. All I'm looking at is there's a lot of nice background animation in this game. But
oh my god, awesome monster! What did you link in the chat?
I linked a
that?
screenshot from the NES version of King's Quest V.
That does not answer my question. What is that?
It's bad. It's a mess. I have a collection of NES or adventure games for the NES, and I specifically seeked this game out and played it. And it plays pretty good. Like, it works better than you'd think, but it's really hideous. It's really,
it's not a, it's a pretty hideous game to begin with, but this screenshot that you posted looks like someone's playing it on an NES emulator that has that awful...
Yeah, they scaled it up. I tried to find one that's
yeah.
not, and there's not a whole lot of options.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. All right, I can't get that out of my mind now.
I'm gonna try and find the poisonous snake. Let me see if I can.
Not the fucking sorcerer again! Jesus, what? Does this guy have no life whatsoever? I already got
They
paralyzed.
tell you to beware of his return. Beware.
Yeah, that's true, but still.
Are you bewaring?
I'm so bewaring. I'm leaving. I just got frozen once, and then I enter another screen, and then he just goes, "Hey, fucko, I'm back."
Oh, it's just banana and brown.
I found a watch out for the bear, Grim.
I want to mention that there are several references to poisonous versus venomous in Hero U.
Nice.
Oh, there is.
Oh, that reminds me, we do have a key for a Steam key for Hero U up for grabs. Now it is our big drawing competition. What you need to do is draw Steve's stupid kidney. And the funniest drawing or the best drawing will win a key to Hero U, which Josh helped write.
And to our hearts, of course.
Oh yes, of course.
Wait,
And you
we
must
actually have 2 now. Because I gave the good old games key I had.
Oh, we have 2. Oh, nice. I was uninformed of this. Yeah, there's gonna be a runner-up. So send your drawings to contact@spacequesthistorian.com. At the end of the stream, we will look at these drawings and decide. I don't know what to do with this guy. He's just
correct.
morose.
I think they're both GOG keys.
Oh, are they?
Are they? I thought one of them
Two
was
God keys, yeah.
Okay.
No, remember I told you about the Steam key yesterday?
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Someone fucked up. I'm gonna let you explain it if you so choose.
Actually, I would like to ask Josh a question with regards to this remake. Completely ignoring that. With this remake, was obviously you wrote this game and Roberta is Roberta and is the original author and all that sort of stuff. How was that interaction with you? You've obviously changed things in this game, so how did that go down?
It actually went very smoothly. It was my very first interaction with Roberta, was working on this game, which this game was my first project when I got to Sierra. And I said to her, you know, the text is very sparse, and I'm wondering if you would object to my expanding it. And she said, do anything you want with it, just pass it by me. And in fact, I think there was only one, maybe two lines that she made me change in the whole game. And the one that stands out in my mind that she made me change was at the very end, when King Edward is dying, and Graham has returned with the magic mirror and the other treasures. And as Edward dies, he says, I think the mirror would look nicest on that wall over there.
That didn't fly.
That's where it was at the beginning of King's Quest IV. So I thought, this will inject some continuity and a little bit of levity to a very serious and tragic scene. And Roberta said, I don't think he's going to be giving decorating tips with his dying breath.
The poor man's going senile. What does she know?
You never know.
What kind of king is he?
Boring last words, or you can have original last words.
I also like...
Name your son after me!
Gwydion, that's good too.
I also like how Josh says to Roberta, you know what, I can, provide some more text. Your text is a little sparse. Fast forward to a game like Freddy Farkas, and people are just holding Josh back from the keyboard going, stop fucking writing, we have a voice actor budget to worry about.
Yeah, it's funny how that went in a cycle, because presumably the first King's Quest would have had some severe space limitations. By the time this remake comes along, those are being lessened a little bit. And then you get onto CDs, and all of a sudden you've got voice actors to worry about, so the amount of writing you can put in just swells all the way back down again.
Well,
something else to keep in.
It's true.
King's Quest 1 is they had to remake all the puzzles so it would be a point-and-click game as well. Parser was no longer the main way to interact with the game.
The remake was already well underway when I got to Sierra, and I don't remember who it was that had started it with Roberta. I think it might have been Ellen Guon.
Yes, it was Ellen. That's right.
Yeah. And there had been some sort of problem, I guess, and her name had been taken off the project. But I know she started it, and there was a lot of art and programming already done when I started on it.
Well, it's a pity they took her name out and forgot to keep yours in, because, yeah.
I really thought mine was in there. That seems like the kind of thing I would have insisted on.
Well, you'd think.
Someone apparently didn't agree, because I'm looking at the credits now. King's Quest 1 SCI, designed by Roberta Williams, version number, and then you've got credits for the illustrations, you've got credits for the programming, you've got credits for original music by Ken Allen, and development system and quality assurance, and that's it. So you've been stiffed, my friend.
Is there's no produced by?
Nope, not even that. There's a program by.
Really weird. Because that was my credit, was a produced by credit.
Maybe you're in the manual. I certainly hope so, because This has happened more than once, I feel, and this is why I introduced you as the unsung hero of Sierra, as probably the most prolific author of Sierra games, and somehow never getting the appropriate amount of credit for it.
Well, maybe I'm lying about the whole thing, and I never really even worked there.
It could be it.
It's a fever dream.
I don't know. I played Police Quest 3. That coroner looks awfully familiar.
All right.
Yeah, unfortunately, this was a thing. It's like one of the only complaints I had is if you left the company in the middle of a project, your name got taken off of the game. That was that's rather unfortunate, but
that's how you do.
That's a better size bowl.
For that.
An actual normal size bowl to go down your pants.
Yeah, not one you can sit in and have a bath.
Yeah, I look like
you can actually see the blue fairy this time.
That is just such a strange design decision to make the bowl so giant. Why is
they
the bowl
have to
so
make sure you
big?
could see it.
All right, now
It's not really something they cared about in AGI games very much, though.
No, you wouldn't be able to parse it as a bowl unless it was a certain size with a certain amount of detail.
And now let's have a look at something really, really strange. King's Quest for the Master System.
Filters.
What the hell is this?
I have never seen this.
Oh, wow.
Do you have a ROM of King's Quest 5 for the NES? I have one
Yes.
that I can...
I do
Okay.
have that.
Nice.
This bridge is so...
entirely legally sent to him with no issue.
I own a hard copy of the game, right? I love
Sure you do.
it. I actually do. I have a full collection of the adventure games for the NES.
Also, Monster is a robot. I'm sorry, you're...
What year did this come out?
I have no idea.
89, I think it said.
89.
1990.
Oh.
I also love how you this dude Graham just walks up to the castle door, looks at the giant imposing door, and you see nothing special. That is literally the look message. So this was before Josh Mandel, I'm pretty damn sure.
That castle is just nothing special.
No, nothing special. In this game, however, you can kneel next to the king, and it does look... Actually, you can bow to him. And it does look like you're fluffing him. There you go.
Well, why wouldn't you? Edward.
Finally, King Edward
Great man.
gets his.
Yes.
Yes, my ailing
I've
body.
been sitting here for 50 years.
Why does no one give a shit about me anymore?
Why does he have two flags that have fried eggs on them? That's what I want to know.
They're like half an avocado.
Oh yeah, they do look more like avocado.
Oh!
They're very egg-like.
Tits on a biscuit. The Rock just absolutely trounced me, and I was standing above
How did
it.
you do that?
Wow, it
How did it
moves the
move
other
that
way.
way?
I don't.
Rocket this version cares not for the laws of physics.
Fuck you, Parker Brothers.
Was this designed within Sierra itself, or was it just outsourced to some other mob?
It was licensed. Yeah, it was licensed.
Yeah,
Outside.
Microsmiths.
Yeah, Microsmith. It said something like that. So, do I actually need to go and talk to the old asshole before? I just want to get this rock thing. to
Well,
not-
you pushed a rock through yourself. You've pretty much broken the universe at that point.
See, you have to push it from the bottom in this game for some. Oh, and now I can fall into the hole. No, you couldn't. He's just
Push
lying
from the bottom
next
and
to.
fall into the hole. Yeah, you got it.
Oh, this game. Fuck me. Copyright 1989, Parker Brothers, designed by Roberta Williams, sort of. Sega version by Microsmiths. Yeah, that's all the credit you get. And you have to walk into the next screen to be able to get across this stupid bridge here. Okay, the only thing I'm going to do here is see if I can actually pick up the dagger from the hole, and then we'll be moving right along. Because the stream will probably end in the next 45 minutes. So we've got a lot.
Can you all hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Goodness.
Yes.
Much
I don't. Oh my god.
Hey.
Only took 2 hours.
Wow. Hello.
Did you go out and buy a microphone, Dave?
Oh, I just restarted the computer and just kept pressing buttons until it worked.
That's how I make games.
I mean, that's pretty much
working in every other application I own.
Yeah, that's Sierra's customer support for you right there.
Wait, wasn't that where Scott Murphy was originally employed? Like in the support department?
Yes.
And then they let him out.
Yes, that's true. No, he escaped. Remember what I said about releasing games? Games don't get released; they escape.
Right.
Games are not freedom.
Also, the walking animation of Graham here.
I was about to say, this walk animation is tragic.
It just looks like he's dragging his leg.
He's kicking his foot out. I love it.
No, I
It's like
swear,
Gangnam Style, right?
I swear to God, no. He's going. We can dance if we want to. We can get behind.
That's how he's dressed.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he's definitely dressed for that video.
So what are you actually supposed to do with this sickly wife of the woodcutter? I can.
You're supposed to fill the bowl.
The bowl is magic.
I'll just throw the dagger at her. Why can't I throw the dagger at her?
And it's infinite soup. And then they have all the food in the world.
Oh, okay.
Bowl is magic. That's how I started my drug.
Why does he have 3 holes in his floor? Okay, I get they're impoverished, but still. Yeah, you've fallen into the hole and you're dead. Okay.
There's trees outside. You just go and cut one down.
Screw this version. We have to get moving. We absolutely need to get moving. Because we need to play King's Quest 4, but we also need to initiate another competition. And how the hell am I going to get through King's Quest 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 in 45 minutes? I have no idea.
10 minutes of each.
Yeah, this is gonna be a short run. So if anyone has lovely trivia about King's Quest 4, I guess get them out fast.
Just play them on something really fast. Do you have like a Pentium?
Whoa, that's a little too advanced.
Yeah.
For these kind of games.
I do have a little bit of trivia on King's Quest. Composer was Goldstein, I think his name was.
Yeah.
And I heard through the grapevine that they thought they were getting Jerry Goldsmith when they hired what's his name Goldstein. And yeah.
Oh man.
Oh dear.
And so they didn't go back to the well for noted Hollywood composers except for Space Quest 3. But yeah, they didn't get the composer they thought they were paying for.
Oh, and didn't they get Hans Zimmer for something?
Hans Zimmer?
Hans Zimmer for one of the like police quests or something?
No, that was
Jan Hammer for one of them.
Jan Hammer.
He did the first one. Yeah, he did Jan Hammer first one. I believe.
Wasn't it Police Quest 2? I think it's Police Quest 2 has that pumpin' 80s synth pop soundtrack. I think it might.
Yeah, whatever the first Police Quest that was on the MT32, that was Jan Hammer.
Oh yeah. So that was Police Quest 2, and they got Michel Garbada for Torrance Passage. He's also a Hollywood composer. I forget his last name.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I didn't think Torrance Passage had any composer of note. I don't remember. Well.
Yeah, Michel Legrand was his name. He's actually done music before in his life, which is good.
And I think isn't Torrance Passage one of the Dynamics games?
I think it was developed internally at Sierra, but it has.
No, it's Al's.
It was Al's game.
Yeah.
Al's game.
Well,
I'm pretty sure it's the same engine as King's Quest 7.
Yeah, it is. I'm say that with some confidence.
Yeah.
Some authority, but I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, it was definitely that one click, one mouse cursor interface.
It was weird. Okay, we do have to get moving. I'm sorry. I'm going to offer up a King's Quest collection box for this game. So when I start playing King's Quest 4, and then at the end of the King's Quest 4, we'll read aloud the submissions and we'll pick a winner. The question is reasons why you're wrong about King's Quest being better than Space Quest. Go! And Gemini, are you still here to take notes and stuff? Cool. Then you are my new favorite person. That's weird. I know.
Just clarify. You said the King's Quest box there. It's not the box. It's just the Steam Key collection.
It is a Steam Key. Yeah, it's a King's Quest collection. It just sounded fancier than you can put it in a box when you can just sort of print out the receipt and stick it in a box. So that's technically.
I do have a King's Quest collection box, but I want to keep that. It's the weird one where like they're all going down the. They're going down that staircase, but no one's looking in the same direction.
Oh wait,
you can put it in a box. You can play it with a fox. You can.
But not green eggs and ham.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Look, Jacob's here.
Oh, Jacob. Is it Janica?
It's JJ himself.
The big old J.
Oh yes. Except he's not in the chat yet. But
we're being rated.
Are we being rated again?
By 62 people.
Whoa. Wow. Okay, this is the one with the copy protection, and I actually do have the manual, I think. In the section Tips for New Adventure Players. Why didn't they just take this out, GOG, you utter cockmanglers?
Oh, they don't
one
do
of the
anything
ones where you can just type anything.
No, you can't type. When I tested this, it just told me to fuck off. Which I was surprised that Roberta would put that phrase in the game, but there you go.
Well, some of the King's Quest games do have a very unfortunate alias for female characters.
Ah, yes. We agreed not to talk about that.
Talk about what?
That sounds interesting. Go.
Oh, no, you don't. You brought it up. You have to talk about it.
Do I really? Well, I think you just volunteered to talk about it. While I see if I can track tips for new adventure.
All right, so second, what page is it
Wow,
on?
we're up to 105 viewers.
Holy shit. That is amazing.
I'll link the donation page then.
That is good,
Great
yes.
all fun.
We are playing King's Quest for Steve's Kidney.
The 8th word.
I can't find this fucking... I'm looking in the manual, I can't find it. Rizulka, can you help me?
Well, I can't see the full thing. It's not quite fitted properly.
Oh, shit. Oh, my bad. My bad. It was because of SCI. King's Quest SCI took up a little more space than I had foreseen with my magic powers. There you go.
Now I just have to wait for the lag. I do have the key up though, so.
Right. So what is actually happening right now is Rizulka is helping me essentially pirate this game, even though I paid for it.
A surprisingly modern tactic.
Yeah. I'm just gonna lean back and have a smoke while... apparently Rizulka is the only person here who can read a manual, so that's what we're doing.
I'm a programmer. I don't read any manuals.
No, you tell other people to read the manual. That's how that works.
In slightly different terms, but yes.
Okay, so I'll put something out there. The next 10 donations will get a copy of the Gabriel Knight remake, 20th anniversary remake. So
This
next
doesn't make
10
any
donations.
Yes.
Copy of that.
Do we need a backup manual? I can slide over and get mine.
Yeah, because like, what's it called? The
Tips for new adventure players.
from the from Sierra Gamers, but the thing is that it says like it's broken up by page, paragraph, and word.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck it. What I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna start the game again, get a different question, and maybe we can all find it together.
Hang on, let me go get my
Oh,
manual.
What
if
is
you
this?
just tell me what page tips for on, I can get it from there.
Overview.
King's Quest 4 Copy Protection Extravaganza.
This is fucking horrible. Where is the overview? What is the overview?
All right. 8th word in the second paragraph of tip number 2, stay out of danger.
Okay, what's the second?
We've swapped out notes.
We swapped the
What
question.
page is the overview on?
You got rid of it.
Oh, I've got it. Hang on, I've got it.
It's on page 10 for me. But what is the second word of the first?
It's going to be Sierra.
Sierra, yeah.
Is it actually Sierra?
It is Sierra.
Oh, fuck me. Alright, here we go. Is this your first time playing King's Quest 4? It certainly is. I have never played this game.
I would recommend not watching the entire intro because that's going to take up your 10-minute allotment to this game.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I should just skip it and have someone recount the events. Also, this title screen stays on for
Okay, well,
quite a while.
No problem.
Going back
Rizal
to-
is a woman.
Yeah, going back to we'll go back to King's Quest 3 really briefly. So Gwydion goes back to Daventry, and it turns out he's Alexander, and he saves Rosella, and then they're like a happy family, and then
and she looks
Graham's
at his butt. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, she definitely looks at his butt the entire time. But Graham's going to pass on his adventuring hat to them, but then he has a heart attack, and that's where this kind of picks up.
Okay, so what is Rosella doing on a beach? This part I don't get.
Okay, so
why
when
wouldn't
he
you? Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So when he has the heart attack, she goes up to the mirror, and then she's like, "Oh, why is my daddy dying?" And then a fairy appears to her in the mirror, and then takes her away to this land and says, "Look, if you can help me, I've got this magical fruit that you can have, but you have to listen to Greensleeves first."
I think you're omitting a very important thing, which is the fact that the fairy totally bait and switches her, because the fairy's like, "Oh, I can help you. There's a magic fruit in my land that will help your father get better." And she's like, "Oh yes, I'll come to your land and get the fruit." And when she gets there, she's like, "Oh, by the way, there's this evil fairy who's taken my talisman, and you have to get it in 24 hours, or I'll die, and then you're stuck here forever. Sorry."
Yeah. Also, I don't know where the fruit is.
Oh, it's on an island.
There's that too. Yeah, no, but the fairy tells her, she's like, "I don't know where the fruit is. I think it might exist, but yeah." So she's like, "Well, fuck you, fairy," and then the fairy's just like, "I'm gonna go die now. Bye."
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm going to turn you into a peasant.
That too.
This makes it easier for everything.
Oh, that would explain the attire. Yeah.
Yeah. She's real helpful.
There's so much dithering going on on the screen that my eyes are actually starting to bleed.
Yeah. So Mr. Greensleeves there, what he wants is a book of Shakespeare, and I don't remember where that is.
I thought he wanted music. I thought he wanted music lessons.
It's in the haunted house. I can play this game like I could be a King's Quest 4 speedrunner. Like I can play this game. I know it by heart. I can help you with anything.
Well, I'm not going to let you. I'm just going to wander aimlessly.
Do it at the same time.
Actually, we were.
So apparently we just invited you in for banter, so hopefully you've got some of that.
Wicked bants.
Top bants.
lads.
I just got kicked out by dwarves working in a mine.
Cheeky nandos.
What?
You haven't got black hair.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
Bit of snow.
But I've got a worm, so fuck everything. My life is complete now.
That's
Hell
all
yeah.
you need in life.
Yes, all I need is a worm wriggling in my pants.
Wiggly worms.
Oh.
I mean, where the hell does she put that anyway? I mean, are there pockets in this dress, or am I thinking the unthinkable?
No, I think there are, because there is a picture on one of the companions that you can see the dress.
Okay, so there are pockets. Oh, thank fucking Christ.
Yeah, although what's it called? My companion's cover is very bizarre. There's like a dragon spitting fire. Two people that aren't Alexander or Rosa bows. There's a genie against a wall, hiding, just watching. And there's a Persian palace with a witch flying towards it. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
On the genie side, it was like, I'm seeing a dragon and people fighting it. I'm like, fuck that shit.
I've no idea what you just said. You said words, but none of them made any sense. I have now been kidnapped by flying bat creatures. This could be fun.
Lalotte's goons.
She's
gonna make you marry her son.
And your little dog, too.
What I am very impressed with so far is that it's not just meaningless walking around being accosted by various things we ripped off from fairy tales. Stuff's actually happening.
Well, it is until you get to trigger the stuff happening. You have to get to this screen, and then that kind of kickstarts the plot of the game.
Did it just say what drugs did you bring home?
Yeah, I thought it said that too, but it said, "What have you drug home?"
PCP, man.
I got it from a fairy.
Ooh. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? We've got a real sex dungeon going on here.
That was supposed to say, "What have you crack house?"
Rosella's very vanilla. Rosella doesn't want the whip on the wall. Come on. Oh, you hear
this? Isn't the version that has the programmer rap? Is it?
No, that's the AGI version.
No, that's
Hey, dude, what you doing in here? Oh, just hanging around.
Oh, ba, 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 ba.
But this is the one that you can practically kiss everyone, though, isn't it?
I
Why?
think so. Well, why not?
Okay.
Henchman.
I have no idea what's going on. I am the
You should
worst.
just be able to kiss anybody in any game.
That's true.
Okay,
Especially if your name's Leisure Suit Larry.
What happened?
Actually, if all the characters to not let kiss anyone, I think he's high on that list.
I would kiss those Batwing dudes.
Hell yeah.
What? I did not accomplish anything. I just got kidnapped by, two
That's
goth
okay.
brothers, and then I got shoved back into the forest. Nothing fucking happened. I think I was supposed.
Scripted is what happened.
That's supposed to happen.
I thought I was
She
supposed to
told
do.
you.
Matter you get.
Well, she told you she wants the unicorn, so that's your quest now.
Oh, that's the thing with the bridle and all that bullshit,
Yeah.
right? I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
It sure is
Find a unicorn? Well, off to Scotland.
What the
the third meanest thing that these games have ever done. I think that the backwards Rumpelstiltskin thing is still the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Puzzle, quotes, puzzle in any game.
Okay, let's have a quick look at the AGI version of this. Because I actually find it very interesting that they did both an SCI and an AGI version. The only Sierra game, I believe, to have both versions released simultaneously, right?
Sorry, I'm just haunted by Roberta's eyeshadow there.
Oh yeah, there's her face
Yeah.
and her butt cut.
The haircut is very well defined.
I can do this.
It's
I
just
can
not
do
a
this.
flattering picture.
Oh, can you...
Okay. Tips, 9th word, paragraph. Oh, tip 5, 9th word. Tip 5.
Is it Sierra?
Here we go. Tip 5. Night.
Night. As in K-Night or the night?
Into the night.
Into the night. Okay. Well, again, that depends on whether you want to fuck a knight or if you're just under the star. No, it was not night without the K.
So it's not Kinnigat?
It's not Kinnigat. Okay, we'll try a different one.
Tip 5. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. On page 9, what is the 7th word in the 2nd paragraph? This I should actually be able to answer. No.
Second paragraph is noblest.
Noblest. That is a weird word, but that was true. Thank you.
Charles, real quick, what's the email for saying, hey, I want a prize?
Hey, that is contact@spacequesthistorian.com. Right, this title screen goes on for a while, doesn't it? So, am I wrong in assuming that this probably is the biggest AGI game of all time, and also that Rosella looks like she's about to dry heave with each step she takes?
I think that this is the last. Is it this the last AGI game that they made?
I believe so.
And then they never actually released it, or they did release it very briefly.
Yeah, this one's a rarity, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this was because right around this time they were coming out with the SCI Zero engine.
Oh wow, yeah, she is very hunched over, isn't she?
That's how she walks.
Was an interesting gait.
Lean forward.
My adventure.
Let's do this adventure.
I'm very, very intense on going on this adventure. My name's Rosella.
Hey, so am I. I'm very intense.
That's data.
Actually,
I feel a kinship
No, I'm not
with
sure.
Pinhead.
Maybe the two came out before or after this.
She is swimming through the air. I've noticed.
She is. She really is.
Bloody air, get out of my way.
Oh, there's the fucking unicorn. I want to find this.
I'm so pissed off.
I want to find this mountain thing so I can do basically the same thing that I did in the SCI.
89.
I will save my dad's heart.
I'm
You
fine.
know what? That walk makes a lot more sense when you think about the fact that she was tricked into coming here. I'm so
She's
pissed.
Dad and
Oh, it's even better.
Very worried of me.
It's even better fast.
Didn't even tell me where the friggin' fruit was.
Where am I now?
That walk with Gilbert Gottfried's voice.
My name's Rosella.
What you looking at? Oh, I scared away a frog.
What are you molting?
Where's this damn fairy?
Francisco's dead on.
Oh, very good.
It is a very, very good impression.
I'm actually ashamed.
No, don't be.
impression.
That's excellent.
Great.
Just
No,
put the stuff to one side and
precisely why I'm
as the
ashamed.
voice.
I think we almost got thrown out the hotel for doing the Gilbert Gottfried voice, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we did. At Adventure X last year, we were like hanging out at was it last year or was it the year before?
I think
don't
it
remember.
was. Yeah, last
I
year.
think it was.
Yeah.
It was this most recent one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
we
you
were
running
just
a quiz this year as well?
I don't believe so.
Aww.
Oh,
I'm hoping,
no, what a
hoping that
shame
I'm
you
going to
don't
be able to get to
I
this
can't
one.
make it to Adventure X
Yeah.
this year all of a sudden. Oh no.
The thing is, I think that with the size of it now, I think running a quiz would just be completely unmanageable because there's.
Oh, look at that fucking walk cycle.
That trot.
Yeah, that is a great trot. I'm into that. So
We were in the hotel, and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and we're in the bar of the hotel, just drunkenly doing. Oh my god, I'm just seeing the trot now. And we were like doing the Gilbert Gottfried voice. Oh my god, it only gets worse. And they almost kicked us out of the hotel because we were doing drunken Gilbert Gottfried at like 1 o'clock in the morning in a fancy hotel bar. It was great.
Do you think Cedric would have been more tolerable if they'd done the
More noticeable from actually.
It would have been like the Affleck duck.
It would have been amazing. That would have been
Affleck
amazing.
owl?
Oh my god, Grim! It's poisonous!
This is brilliant.
Dog in the town!
Yeah.
So anyone out there, if you're going to do a remake of King's Quest 4, get Gilbert Gottfried as voice of
Interesting. You should.
How dare you!
Interesting. You should
Going
bring.
in that town!
Interesting. You should bring up the
I
idea.
am molting!
The
Haven't there
idea.
been like 15 remakes of King's Quest 4 over the years that have
That
never,
have never
been
actually
finished?
come out?
Yeah.
Like that 3D one?
I mean, we can look at a King's Quest 4 remake now if Trolls.
Yes.
You know.
I'm
Well,
actually.
I sent you one earlier.
Yes, you did. I'm actually trying to get it to display now. Okay, I thought
I
I.
was segueing into that. So you're setting you up there, Charles.
King's
No,
Quest
well
4,
done.
the terms of remake.
Here we go.
There we are. I thought I already did this, but apparently no. So, window. Get to right size. Get under the URL. There we go.
Gilbert Gottfried doing the narration of King's Quest.
It'd be
I'd
very
like
good.
it. I'd like it if it was the King's Quest 5 narrator where he sounds like he's in a thing like this.
I do like what's it called?
Oh, Broomy, could you explain to
Well, I
the
can't
lovely
remember-
people what we are actually watching now, this remake?
Yeah. So this is the Magic Mirror remake of King's Quest 4, and it was sent to me by Rachel King, and she was
That was a bit thin.
quite flustered. She really wants to get this game out to us and do a really good example of it, and I think, yeah, it looks really nice. I think the animation is really good, and
yeah,
look at that strut.
Yeah,
She's
water looks
strutting
pretty
her
good.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I don't mind the walk. It's just Rosella looks a
And
bit
she
thin, but
has
she also looks like
drag.
she's wearing a corset. So
I think she's a lot more prouder with her walk, isn't like I am definitely on an adventure.
no, you know what it is? It's the walk cycle from King's Quest 7. It's the same length of the skirt.
Oh, they've done their research. So I think with this, I was told that this
Oh, yeah,
demo
you're right.
goes as far as meeting. Oh God, what's the fairy called? The Gelotte. What's her name?
Janesta?
Janesta.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes
Janesta's
as
the
far
good
as
one.
that.
I have no idea
Janesta,
what
yeah,
you're
so you can
talking
meet
about.
Janesta, and the game kind of ends there. But it's obviously the backgrounds are work in progress. So you've got some old backgrounds, you've got some. But I think this is an example of like a labor of love, but not enough people involved in the project. I think.
So is this actually going to be finished, or is this?
No, I don't think so. We were. It was not enough people involved, That's the issue.
I like the shadowing on Rosella in that screen. Did you notice
Yeah,
that?
that's really
She's in the sunlight. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We should
Yeah.
steal that.
I'm having trouble getting.
Sorry, did I say that out loud? That was supposed to be
Just a little bit.
You start. Oh, grab the worm.
You started.
You
Ooh,
grab
that's
the
a big worm.
Love that worm.
I think she
It
enjoyed that a bit.
jiggles inside of you.
Let's get kidnapped by. Yeah, let's get kidnapped by the
Perhaps she'll die.
Goon Squad.
The trousers.
I will show you the worm. I will worm you. Oh fuck it.
I think you mean Rosella grabs the worm.
I'll never get sick of it. It's gonna be
Let's see the
just
trot this time.
Grundy, I think it might be time to start the Let's Ruin channel again.
I think my voice will die. I don't have the tolerance to do that for hours on end.
Some
it's
dialogue
done.
pictures here.
Really excellent dialogue pics of
Yeah.
Lolly or whatever her name is.
Oh, I haven't gotten into those yet.
Oh, no trot.
Oh, well,
And it
those
ended.
guys look like Voldemort.
Worst game ever.
Oh yeah, look at that. Nice.
Out at the end.
Sadly, yes. Sadly, it just sort of
Finally
ends.
finished the King's Quest game.
Yay! Hell yeah! So, with that in mind, let's put a cap on King's Quest 4 for the moment, and pick a winner of the fabulous. What the hell was I putting up on offer?
The King's Quest collection.
That was the King's Quest collection. Yes, I am.
And you're not going to have that much trouble because we only had 2 entries.
Oh, cool. So we have to pick one of two. We have to pick one of two. No one wanted to answer this question for some reason.
The reasons why you're wrong about King's Quest being better than Space Quest. Big Harry Barty 314 says the reason you're wrong about King's Quest being better than Space Quest is that King's Quest hasn't inspired me to annoy trolls via Twitter shit postings, whereas Space Quest has.
That is very, very true. Hi, Marty. How you doing?
Also, you should shitpost in the Twitch chat. It's a much more immediate reaction.
Yes.
And lastly, Kaleside says you have to type swim to swim.
That is actually not bad.
But can you swim in a Space Quest game?
You can. You can swim in the
mole, Space Quest 4.
Yes, that and the swamp in Space Quest 2. Although you actually he swims automatically. Yes, and you have to type swim in King's. What do you guys think? Should I accept the bribe on offer by mentioning me by name, or should I go with the factually correct one?
Bribe.
Bribe, factual.
Bribe
is always good.
Bribe is good.
I remain honest.
All right.
Like bribe wins.
Oh. Well, kind sir, big
Just
hair.
like real life, fuck honesty, bribery wins.
Was I the only one who didn't go?
Yep.
I think you
The
were.
bribe?
Yeah, sorry.
So that means Big Harry Marty, you have won yourself a King's Quest collection, and I already know you, so I'll just DM you the key at some point in my life, and we can move.
At some point in about the next 60 years.
And we will be moving on to. Holy shit, we are so out of time.
I didn't realize we were on a time limit.
We kind of are. I have to get up for a driving lesson tomorrow.
Who needs to drive?
But we do need to hear Josh
you
Mandel's.
are in Denmark. You do bikes everywhere.
I could do that, but it takes a while to bike for long distances. I think gravity works much the same way here as it does where you are. Can't be entirely
you're
sure.
more north than I am, at least. So gravity is higher there, or lesser.
Are you one of those flat earthers? Is there some flat earthing going on here?
Are you drunk?
I don't know. No.
No, she's always like this.
I was just making a joke. Yeah, exactly. I was just making a joke. I
Are
swear.
you the one that made the Kessel run in 12 parsecs?
Yes.
You're
I
a
can do it.
parsec.
Oh.
Yes, I just want to clarify to the Twitch chat that yes, Steve needs a kidney and I need to drive, but you are still donating to Steve's kidney, and please do donate.
So we're almost at 14k. Just a little few
We're
months.
getting there.
Can you explain for everyone who doesn't know how we can donate to the kidney?
Yes, there is a URL at the top right of the stream. It is bit.ly/stopdyingsteve. However, you do need to capitalize Stop Dying and Steve. If you type it with all lowercase letters, you end up on some asshole scammer's website, so don't do that.
Yeah,
We've got Jacob Janerka. I thought he was going to join our little chat.
He can't talk right now. He is dutifully watching, though.
He can't talk on account of being too Australian.
Love you, Jacob.
We have reached our Australia quota.
Yes. There's one Australian. No, there's two Australians in the chat. Rasulka, you're still here. Cool.
I'm still here.
I'll be Australian if you need me to.
Okay, so let's.
And one Scottish person is more than enough. So that fine.
Wait, so Trolls, you never drove when you were in Chittenango? You never had the pleasure?
Nope. Didn't do it. No, shit, put me behind the wheel of a car. I used to play an awful lot of Carmageddon back then. You didn't want to see that.
Man, that's a great place. That's a great place to do it. Now, see, if you guys don't know something, Trolls spent a year of school, of high school, down the road from me. And we didn't know this until years later.
Yep. Didn't know the dude. I was 17 years old when I lived in the US for a year. Apparently just a stone's throw away from where fucking Stephen Alexander lived.
My aunt was a teacher in the school he went to.
I love the idea of 17-year-old Trolls just being in upstate New York for a year.
Yeah.
That's like the most unlikely place.
Yeah, right?
Well, I did.
It's awesome.
I did.
It's so funny. Upstate New York is rural.
Oh, yeah. It was the town. The only thing Chittenango had to be proud of was the fact that the dude who wrote The Wizard of Oz apparently came from that town. So they painted all the pavements yellow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, weirdos.
True, true.
Okay, so for this next game, for King's Quest V, I believe we shall go for a question, a contest that I think you will enjoy very much. The prize is Gabriel Knight.
Snake.
No, not a point. No, you cannot. We're not shipping poisonous snakes out. Stop it. Stop asking.
If you got him.
We will give out each of the Gabriel Knight games. There is a first, second, and third place of this competition in order of the game's greatness. So, of course, first place gets Gabriel Knight 1, second place gets Gabriel Knight 2, and whoever sucks the most gets Gabriel Knight 3.
That's brilliant.
And the question is everyone ready? Since Gabriel Knight is an author, I want you to come up with the best book title for Roberta Williams' autobiography. Go!
Ooh. Nice.
Also, Jacob in the chat is asking if he can donate some paradigm keys.
Sean, you are the key handler. So I would imagine
my suggestion
He
is
is
Hot Tub
the
Millionaire.
key master.
Yes. Does that come with a dental plan?
Who is the gate?
Dental plan.
Hello, Joe.
Philip CDI?
This
What
one.
are we even doing anymore?
No one fucking knows.
I haven't known for like the past 20 minutes.
Dude, it's 1:30 in the morning here. I'm surprised I'm upright. This is starting to feel like a dream.
It is 2:30.
It is a dream.
Yeah, it's time for you to go to the dentist.
Stay in
Then
bed.
it is a good dream.
Right, I'm gonna skip the Cedric introduction and just hop straight into the game because sadly we don't have a lot of time to play it. Well, we could talk to him.
We have our own Cedric right here.
I
tell you what happened.
Plus 5 grand.
We have
Oh,
multiple
bitch, you
Cedrics
know
here.
what you did.
You've played King's Quest 5, Graham, haven't you?
Alright, I'm going to turn up the game sound just for this line. I think you all know what it is. So if anyone could please shh, just for a tick.
Quiet.
Can we all do it in unison?
Well, there's a stream lag, so no.
Two.
Alright, Jesus, this guy moves slow.
No.
Speed it up, Graham.
I'm not Katie. There's too much of a lag.
Graham moves very slowly. Okay, so for the actual stream, it's coming up. Come on, walk down there, you piece of utter shit. Here it comes.
Graham, watch out!
Don't talk to Josh Mantel that way.
You actually talked over it. Brilliant job.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway,
Now you have to say it.
we got the gist of it.
Just hit restart, and it'll restart you right there at the.
Do you know how hard it was to find the exit that comes down? All right, I'm playing in a window, and apparently back then Sierra were very fond of making the exit box as close to the screen border as possible. Okay, here it comes again. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hey, watch out! A poison snake!
Okay, there it was. Everyone's happy. Well, except for me.
Yeah.
So, yes. King's Quest V, the first Sierra game in 256 VGA colors, am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah,
No.
then when they started.
No, Sean.
Mixed up Mother Goose remake.
You're right,
of the
it is.
256 color game.
Yeah, enhanced. No, it's deluxe. No, enhanced. No, it's enhanced.
You nerd.
There's nothing in the tree but...
And this game
That's
is...
when they started doing
I think you joined. I mean, really.
Jesus Christ. Who's recording this from outside? In a fucking thunderstorm.
In a thunderstorm with a tornado which is on fire.
The calls are coming from within the stream.
This is, I also believe, probably not, apparently, the first Sierra game with a full CD-ROM talkie thing.
I think that's true, but Sean's going to correct me.
I've been knowing things. Because I'm wrong about everything.
Oh wait, you walked past
Personally, for a second,
You walk past the gnome. You have to talk to the gnome so we hear his wonderful Scottish accent.
Oh, let's.
Good night, everybody.
Are you actually leaving or just kidding?
No, down.
All right, let's go back to the gnome. Sorry.
No, you need to punch the bear. No, he punches you. Sorry.
But you die in front of a green screen.
All right, I'll turn the game sound back up so we can maybe hear him. Here we go.
Excuse me, sir.
I had to check if
I'm
Mixed Up Fairy Tales was first before that, but I think it was 91.
Sorry,
so.
the dwarf is talking, or the thing is talking now.
Grandson, not son. And
Hey, you shitey bastard.
Why you here?
That is not a believable Scottish accent.
It's very well done. I don't suppose it could be bought.
Stay away from me, child!
If it could.
Squid, go leak!
I reckon you couldn't afford it.
I reckon you couldn't afford it.
Yeah, my grandson.
First at something?
Sorry, what?
So I only heard part of the question. Someone said Mixed Up Mother Goose was the first at, and then I didn't hear the rest of it.
First
Oh, no,
VGA
we're talking about-
graphic.
Yeah, first VGA.
First VGA Sierra game apparently was not this one. It was Mixed Up Mother Goose. However, we can hear Ken Allen's voice in this game as well.
Oh, yes. No more for today.
No more.
No more for today. I also think Mixed Up Mother Goose was the very game that had Red Book audio, and you should Google that to find out what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and what's it called? It's
CD
the first
audio.
well yeah, it's also got the
Mixed mode.
Yeah, and they've got the songs in there as well. Which
Yeah,
just
we
still.
yeah, I was in the recording session for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Did they when they decided to do from enhanced to deluxe? Why did they also then say let's also redo all the songs?
Graham gives the water
Because they're awesome composer for doing it.
Oh, yeah.
No, they wanted to
redo
redo
a sound file or.
They just wanted to redo all the music, and they didn't want to. Well, I think here's the real reason: they didn't want to pay royalties to the original composers, so we redid everything. I believe
That makes
that
a lot more sense, yeah.
money, as the answer was to a previous question.
The cost is 1 gold coin.
We have, you may not have seen this, but I have just triggered the amazing pipes of Ken Allen in King's Quest V. It cost 1 gold coin to see Madame Mushka.
Oh.
Who handles the game keys?
Sorry?
Who handles the game keys?
Game keys is handled by Sean, and he did post his email in the Twitch chat a little while ago.
Okay, because Adventurous is offering a Big Fish Games free game code.
Neat. Okay, we have way more codes than I have stupid little competitions. I just got fucking bit by a scorpion.
I think you might need to run another stream, Trolls, to do the rest of King's Quest and then hand out the rest of the keys.
Now, was it a poisonous scorpion or a venomous scorpion?
That's a good question.
Does it matter? You are dead.
Whoa,
as
did
hell.
you see that? Graham's head was on backwards when you went into that screen.
That's a hell of a poison. I missed that.
So
I'm like 30 seconds behind, but when you went into one of the desert screens, his head was Exorcist style facing backwards.
That is awesome.
Well, that is what happens when you get stung.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are seriously running out of time. I'm wondering. Well, first of all, let's save the brainstorming until after the competition.
Scorpions are venomous, not poisonous.
Steve's back with a scorpion fact.
I've never left.
So
scorpion signal.
I know you never left. I always knew you were here.
I just forgot that my mic. I forgot that my mic was muted. I forgot that my mic was muted for like an hour.
That happens to me all the time.
And
Why is no one talking to me?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I kept talking out loud, and I'm like, everyone's ignoring me.
Aww.
One of my jokes.
Oh. Hashtag stop.
I'm used to that.
Stop dying, Steve, and we'll unmute your microphone.
Stop muting Steve.
Stop muting Steve. Oh, that's terrible. Hey, Gemini, did we get any responses to the competition, you think?
Oh, we did. We're getting a couple of last minute ones in as well.
Okay.
There we are.
Well, in the meantime,
Cool. No more entries.
Actually, in the meantime, could we just ask Josh Mandel a quick question? We may have heard your voice. Is he actually here? He is. He just unmuted.
Yes,
Cool.
he is.
Yay.
Yes, he is.
I didn't quite get the chance to trigger the Graham falls down a cliff voice line, but for you've already told me this story, but for everyone's benefit, could you just retell the story of how that blood-curdling scream made it into the game?
I don't remember this story.
Something about doing it late at night because otherwise people would think someone was getting murdered in the recording booth.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, we would record in that little booth for hours and hours at a time, and when it came to this particular line, they said, let's hold off until most of the company has gone home because otherwise we're going to upset people.
And it is a truly blood-curdling scream.
I screamed over and over and over, and I think the version that they used, my voice was giving out by then, which is why it's got such a nice, desperate quality to it.
It is lovely job. If no one knew, yes, Josh Mandel is the voice of King Graham himself. In how many games? This one?
No, he's also in King's Quest 6. Briefly.
Okay,
right at the end.
Yeah, it's weird because in King's Quest 6, I played Shamir Shemazel.
Oh,
that's right.
But only visually.
Oh, right, yeah, they digitized you for one of the sprites in King's Quest 6. I remember you telling me that. And
yeah.
And then I said, I don't play King's Quest. Why are you telling me this?
But you've done all the fan remakes.
You should play start up King's Quest 6 because you can actually get to the cutscene where you can see Shamir pretty early on, so we can have a look at Josh without a shirt.
Yeah. But first, let's get the competition out of the way. Gemini is itching to read aloud some entries for Gabriel Knight.
Book title for Roberta Williams' autobiography.
Yes. I remember. We're picking first, second, and third place here. Third place gets Gabriel Knight 3. Second place gets Gabriel Knight 2. And first place gets Gabriel Knight 1. So, over to you, sir.
All right, we got 9 entries this time. Dorinde says, Roberta Williams, how to rip off fairy tales and make a small fortune.
It's not bad. I actually quite like that. Not entirely.
Captain Sidekick. Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
All right. Captain Sidekick offers up Roberta Williams. Hint book not included.
That's even better.
Pink Bunkadoo says, how to write games and infuriate people. Kind of lukewarm there. Arishka Goal says, Roberta Williams, how to revolutionize the video game industry and only have 2 paragraphs on Wikipedia about you.
Wow, does she?
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, she's got, certainly she must have more than 2 lines on Wikipedia.
She needs
I
one
have
more.
not fact checked this.
I'm fact checking this. Just read the next one.
Okay. Kale Side says, it goes in my game first, the Roberta Williams story.
That one appeals to me because of that story about
That's a good one.
about color cycling in Space Quest 4, how they apparently withheld that, Scott and Mark withheld that technology from Roberta's Wild Gaze because every new technology had to go into a King's Quest game first, but they got color cycling in there to a lot of infuriatingness.
We're at $14,000.
All right.
Woo!
I'm excited, honestly. It's just I'm trying to be quiet because neighbors.
Fuck the neighbors.
Well,
Let's
there's
see. Where
3
do
of
we-
them.
oh, yes.
I don't have the stamina.
Whoa.
We'll tell them to get in line. Robo Dragon says, fucking move over, Shakespeare. Roberta Williams is in town.
Wow, bravado.
Sass. It's got a lot of sass.
Seems out of character for Roberta, though. I don't know. I don't know her personally. Maybe someone the Sierra alumni can answer that one.
Oh no, she's delightful. She really was.
Okay, so she would never say "move the fuck out."
No, and I'm not. There's not the slightest bit of sarcasm, and I bet Josh can say the same thing. I found work delightful. Very kind and very accommodating.
I would say that was true most of the time. Yeah.
Except when she wanted color cycling in the game.
So moving
I
on,
was
we
gonna say, I
have
thought it was
Pickle
about
Dog.
that.
Pickle Dog
I had a blowout disagreement with Roberta, and she didn't talk to me for 6 months.
Jesus.
And then when she
Damn.
started talking to me again, it was like it never happened.
Wow. So one day she was just like, "Enough time has elapsed. You are now on my cool list again."
Welcome back, my child.
Data protection just cycled out after 6 months.
Okay, so all right, let's
Pickle
continue.
Dog says, Roberta Williams, next time be more careful with your book purchases.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Probably Richard comes in with Roberta Williams, My Story by Totally Me, Roberta Williams.
Oh, that is great.
Oh,
that one.
Yeah.
And lastly, Lost Train Dude says Roberta Williams, Romancing the Throne of Games.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh,
nice. That's cute.
That's cute.
Okay.
That's a golf clap.
Yeah, that's a golf clap for that one.
I think if Al Lowe was submitting a book title suggestion, he would call it Stone Soup. And I recommend everyone look up what Stone Soup is about. Because he actually told me that's how Roberta designs her games through the metaphor of Stone Soup. And you can look that up.
That sounds about right. That's
Yeah.
I can see that very easily.
I see it. Yeah. Also, we have to disqualify the person who says only 2 paragraphs on Wikipedia because there are many paragraphs on Wikipedia and a full game bibliography. What's the game? Sorry, language is failing. We've gone over 3 hours now. Anyway, my favorite was Richard's.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah, that was very good.
Probably Richard wins.
Yeah, probably Richard.
Can I? It's probably Richard Cobbett.
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
I thought so. Hello, Richard.
Biblo. Oh, will you?
Is Gabriel not sick of that microphone by now?
It's
No, Gabriel's asleep.
so
that's not me.
No, that's Broomy.
No.
Broomy's just blowing into the microphone because.
So oh God, am I so sorry?
Oh no.
You know,
It's okay. It's sexy.
I've got a new
Richard has every adventure game ever written. So, do we want to figure out a second prize for that one? Second place?
Well, yeah.
Free.
Maybe we should just send him the code, and he can, send the code onwards and gift it at his discretion.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, deferment's
that
always good.
works.
I mean if you have the game already, just give it to some. Remind me. What was the other one we laughed the hardest at?
I think it was Kill Sides. It goes in my game first. The Roberta Williams story.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the last one.
Yeah, I like that one.
I think that one gets second place.
All right. And third place, let's see, we have How to Rip Off Fairy Tales, Make Small Fortune, Hint Book Not Included, How to Write Games and Infuriate People, fucking Move Over Shakespeare. Let's see, Next Time Be More Careful with Your Book Purchases. I can English. And Romancing the Throne of Games.
I think Next Time Be More Careful is a good one.
I like that one too. I was going to say.
So second prize was Kale Side. So third prize is Pickled Dog.
Okay, cool. Well, congratulations. Yes.
Thank you.
Congratulations to everyone.
I can offer a quick story about the It Goes in My Game for. If you've listened to about Space Quest 4, doing the introduction to that, you know the story. But I had worked on the intro for Space Quest 4, big John Williams type introduction, and Scott and Mark showed that at the quarterly product review that they had at Sierra, and Roberta was there, and they played the big soundtrack. And after they were done showing that, she turns to Ken and says, "I want that guy." And from that point on, I worked on a game by Roberta, and it was,
nice.
Put your imagination in the blank there.
That's not what she meant when she said she wanted that guy.
Can we keep him in the basement?
In my head, Josh. No, but I worked on Roberta games after that for most of the rest of the time I was at Sierra. So It goes in my game first.
That guy goes in my game first. Now, can we get him to take his shirt off? No? Okay, how about this other guy? All right. You know what? I think we're gonna have to do a second one of these at some point.
Hey,
because I am sadly out of time. This is as far as I can stretch it before. Again, it's a driving lesson. If I show up bleary-eyed with 3 hours of sleep, stuff's gonna happen.
Controls. It's okay.
You know what? Really, you did this for like 4 hours. That's amazing. And thank you to everybody who showed up for this, for me, for my family. In spite of all the silly, goofy fun we've had, and then that's what I love about you guys in the community. This is, something really serious I'm facing, and your friendship and your support makes a difference to me.
That is brilliant.
Glad to be here for you.
Steve, you've absolutely melted my heart. And just for that, what I'm going to do is...
Sing Girl in the Tower?
Oh, not even that. I will sing Girl in the Tower while playing the NES version of King's Quest V.
Where's the guitar?
Oh god, this is horrible.
Do we have a contest for this, or is this just for shits and giggles?
This is absolutely shits and giggles.
We're overtime already. Let's...
Girl in the tower, stop killing Steve's kidney, can't take this motherfucking kidney, it's dying, God carve it out of this man's ass. I may have changed the lyrics slightly.
Maybe that's the problem, his art's in his ass.
No, seriously.
Wrong damn place.
Seriously, thank you to everyone who has showed up in this stream. Thank you to everyone in the voice chat. This was absolutely brilliant. My big thanks to... Let's put them all in order, shall we? Awesome Monster. Yay! Gemini Does Games. Yay! Thank you for being my secretary. That was awesome. Thank you so much for keeping track. Grundislav Games. Woo! Yay! Ikifu. Yay! The Broomster himself, James Broom.
Wait, who did the Snidey yay?
Yeah, who did that? Was that?
We're all nice people here.
That was Sean. It was probably Sean. And
not me.
King Graham himself, Josh Mandel. I love how Discord clips horribly when everyone woos at the same time.
can't handle it.
Also, Mr. Music and awesome storyteller himself, Mr. Ken Allen.
Thank you.
Robot yays.
Pickle Dog, who showed up for some reason. Yay!
Yay!
And Natalie Juhasz.
Yeah.
Rysulka! Yay! Yay for Rysulka! And
I
of
don't know
course,
where you get the R from. It's Juhasz.
okay, Natalie Juharsh.
Oh, nice.
And last but certainly not least, the man who actually had the original idea for this, I can't take credit for it, and who has organized all the lovely keys we've given away, Sean Mills.
Yay!
And of course, for our illustrious host and the person who brought all these people together to make this, whatever this was, happen, Mr. Trolls.
Trolls.
Oh, I am so happy. This was absolutely a blast. I'm sorry I didn't get to show you King's Quest Mask of Eternity. I was really looking forward to that because I managed to get myself stuck in a wall the first time it loaded. So
Excellent.
That was, and I can actually replicate that. So that's gonna have to happen some other time. So
guys, we did cheer for Steve, right?
Oh no, I skipped him. No, that's true. Of course, no, because now see, Ikifu. I was saving him for
cheering for me all night. Thank you. I'm very, very, very overly flattered right now.
Well, we're still gonna cheer for you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, Steven.
Oh, glad we can help.
I have no idea what's happening.
Cheering for you too.
Hey!
Thank you so much.
I just love the idea. I like the idea of Also Monster's dog over in the corner just going, "Oh wait, they're
Oh, Gabriel decided to get up. Go back to sleep.
All right. Oh my.
Later in the
And as this absolute monstrosity plays out. Oh, God.
This was my ringtone for a really long time. It was amazing.
I am so glad.
Open.
I'm so glad we made games over a distant Awesome Monster. But seriously, you're an awesome artist. Thank you for working on my games. I love you.
Well, thank you for making games for me.
Okay.
Me make games.
But most importantly, things for the stream. Please go to bit.ly/stopdyingsteve. Give the man some money if you haven't already. This stream was a ton of fun. I'm so happy everyone decided to show up. I cannot thank you guys enough. Also, the 65 people watching. This is breaks every record I've ever had for a stream, so this was absolutely fun. Hope I have offended at least one King's Quest fan out there. So that is that is it for me.
Accomplished.
We're shutting down the stream now. Thank you so much. We will do a follow-up at some point, and until then, I'll see you around the Chrono stream.
Woo!